Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between. Welcome to the 28th episode of the Out of Pocket Podcast. I am out of breath because I have to run all the way upstairs here. Oh, man. As usual, I am Zechs. Hello. And joining me, as usual, is Zeta.
Hello.
We've got a packed show for you today. We've got a recap of the Game Awards. We've got some TCG news, of course, as always. But first, Zeta, how was your break time? Because I didn't move to kind of catch myself.
Shoot. I mean, not much has been happening. They're like remodeling the entire house right now, so I've just been busy past like 2 weeks. A lot of stuff happening on that end.
So,
Uh, Tried to drop in to play some Commander like on Sunday. Got the date wrong. Oops. It's actually Tuesday, but website and like Wizard's own app had different days on it.
let's be honest here. Anybody's playing Commander anywhere, so.
And I was like sick on the actual day it was happening, so that was like a little annoying. Besides that, not too much, I guess. Although it seems like I've been, I finally started seeing getting some information about how bad things are at my old job.
Already?
I know apparently they fall apart like almost immediately afterwards.
Hmm.
Apparently they've been like backed up by like 400 plus items in the past for like the past like few weeks. For the record, for people to know how bad that is, we were able to get it down to zero pretty consistently back when I was working there. Like they were just permanently backed up from now on. I ruined the entire production and flow. And apparently, store owner was finally asking, was apparently, asking if I had a job yet. So I imagine I'll be hearing from them shortly. Like, you want your old job back? Nah. No, that'll be fun.
We'll give you full lead. Please help.
It sounds like we can't get anything done anymore. And I'm like, huh, yeah, that sounds about right. Ridiculous. I mean, obviously, that's been like the most of it. I mean, video game wise, I can fondly say I have every character in Chaos Zero Nightmare.
Congratulations.
I mean, it's nice saying a gotcha game. You know, I'll never technically be behind on the roster now.
Fair.
I suppose I think I have like 140 something polls saved up right now, roughly. I will literally never be behind. Although it's fun, like seeing like I don't know, people seem to be getting burnt out a lot with that game right now. There seems to be a clear divide that's finally formed between roguelike players and gotcha players. And the gotcha players are going crazy trying to create optimal decks right now because they had a new leaderboard for the season. And so, people were just spending like hours and hours and hours endlessly trying to farm like perfect deck builds for 50 gems and a sticker. Insanity. Like, guys, you're getting nothing out of this. There aren't any guilds in the game. No one's gonna like check your kind of like, huh? It seems you only had a top 30% player account here for season one. You're not invited, and it's not gonna happen. And we're sort of being like, what's gonna happen with these people when like season two comes around, like next year, and
Mhm.
you can't use any of the decks for season one?
Think about it.
They're just gonna keep burning themselves out here. Meanwhile, the roguelike players are like, this is great. We're just casually playing the game. We're not worried about anything. We're just playing it just to play the game.
See, the issue is they want a gotcha. They can't.
No. Yeah. I will say there's been like one crazy thing that's come out of this about of the leaderboard being a thing.
Mm-hmm.
The top deck in the game is now confirmed. And it's 3 4-star characters. The strongest team in the game is comprised of 3 4-star characters, and you get 2 of them at the start of the game.
Hmm. I see. How
And
the
those two
heck?
characters together. So here's what happens, right? Here's how this deck works. So one character is a healer who also has extra AP generation, factoring in like a few like one of her heals. All right.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Character number two, also a starter character. One of her cards has an upgrade that reads, whenever she gets healed, create a dagger. If you played like Slay the Spire, right? What was it, the Silent?
No.
Anyway, it's a free attack. Cost 0. Whenever it gets healed, create a dagger. And these
So,
daggers also have a DOT attached.
so it's just another wave of additional damage.
Yeah, just free additional damage on every heal.
Man.
See, and then the problem comes with you can clone the upgrade that mouse to like make the daggers off of healing. So you can get maybe like 2, even like 3 daggers every turn. I mean, with every heal. AP cost be damned.
So, what you're saying is now that because they now have to basically, if they want to sell new characters, they now have to power creep the game.
And the first 3 characters have not, in fact, been stronger than either of these two.
That's kind of crazy.
I mean, they're not bad characters. Every character release has been like fun to play.
But we
It's just
want.
like, oops, we designed these starter characters in a lab somewhere. And it gets worse, all right? So we already have what sounds like an infinite loop going, right? Essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So character number 3, gambling robot guy. They found, he has a Reimer Poscrulum in the game. I'm just saying.
Yep.
So this guy creates like these like quest cards, right? these like quest objectives, complete the objective, get an extra card. Basic stuff, right? It's like Hearthstone. One of these quest cards reads, when you play 3 cards that cost 0, get a free attack card. And this free attack card scales with every attack used during that turn.
Oh, oh my goodness.
And one of his other cards has an upgrade that reads, whenever you complete a quest, gain an extra quest card.
Why did they do this?
So basically, what's happening here is you play all your upgrades and everything, you start healing, and you just start wombo combo infinite attacks out. Just vomiting them out.
Yep.
And then at the end of the turn, the enemy just takes like thousands of damage from the damage over time. That also keeps stacking. Like each dagger drops its own instance of poison that lasts for like 2 turns.
Well, rip this game in China because they're gonna have to nerf this. That's technically illegal against Chinese law. Out of that, they're gonna do some insane compensation because there's no way you can.
Compensation for I just hope they give like, guys, I'm sorry, we have to here's some compensation resources for these 4-star characters.
Yep, like, going to give out 20 pools because like there's no way you let that slide, dog.
Like I think you can like show one of the decks I made for at least for the healer. I think I have it like screenshotted. See, mhm. I just like taking pictures of decks in this game. I'm not gonna lie, they're satisfying after a run that takes like an hour. All right, so here it is.
Let me grab it. Okay.
So the way that these source of water cards work, right? If you have any missing HP and that HP gets healed, it's 2 free AP.
Hold on. Let me actually post it on.
Yeah.
That is not it. Can that work? I had to actually download it. Okay. Here. Here it is. Okay, so yeah, here it is. This is your Chaos Hero Nightmare deck.
Yep.
Now, what's going on here?
All right. So the main thing here is the source of water. All right. Cost 1, you heal and you gain 2 AP back. It's a +1 on action points, right?
Hmm?
Now, if you healed any bit before you use those turn that the cost gets reduced to 0. So now it turns into a +2 on action points, and you get 2 daggers.
Mm-hmm.
And as
Yep.
far as this deck goes, 6 out of the 8 cards are just heals. And the 7th card is a draw 1, and the 8th card is an upgrade that gets rid of itself. So every card here is just 2 more daggers every time.
Yep. Somebody messed up.
I don't think they like messed up. Most of it's just like, hey, we're doing, the standard like damn support triangle like an MMO, right? You got one healer character that just heals. What they forgot was the dagger on heal thing, and that cards can be copied. It's the Discord's in like a frenzy right now because it's like, should they nerf things or should they lean into the craziness?
Mhm.
And personally, I'm like, I think they should just lean into the craziness, just like not even nerf anything. Just keep make just make the bosses a little bit harder. I think that's reasonable.
I guess.
I mean, I have a different character that's like 4 copies of Pot of Greed in her deck. Well, two different characters, 2 copies of Pot of Greed.
Oh, no, Ah,
Like, I don't know, the game's already broken. And it's like, what are you gonna do? It's like every single standard character at this point, almost every like half the standard cast has something broken about them. Like you'd have to just like restart the game at that point.
Chaos Zero
Guys,
Nightmare
do you
2 announced.
like sorry guys, all our launch characters were made before we knew there was gonna be a gotcha game. We gotta take them all away. Sorry.
But now
I
canonically
mean the
kill
problem's
them
when it's
off.
right. I mean the problem I think is gonna sort of stuff out anyways because nothing's technically limited yet. As they keep adding more characters, it's gonna be even harder to pull the original standard characters. Because everyone's going into the standard pool anyways. It solves itself over time. Like a year from now, it's like, hey, I'm new to the game. How easy is it to get the most powerful characters? Like, well, sorry, there's like 30 something characters in the pool right now. Have
Uh,
fun.
so like Nikkei is like, yeah, you can maybe get them, but
Right. Plus, I mean, the problem's gonna be solved because I think they're running a survive infinite tower like survival mode next season was confirmed. And there's only so much the infinite combo can do. Hopefully,
well, as long as it doesn't destroy the game in the end, that's all that really matters, right?
I mean, outsoul's Endless Zone Zero.
Everything is outselling Zenless Zero.
Yeah, that game's fall off has to be like studied at some point.
Like seeing that trailer at Game Awards, I'm like, I feel nothing. Like I am just
It's like, man, Banyu is such a cool character. Too bad he's also the weakest character in this patch cycle. Like, what are we doing here?
like I don't know why they I just don't get it. Like why did you nerf why do you keep nerfing like this is like the biggest problem with Hoyo characters. Like now, granted, I'm only saying this kind of like in a way because like it's not entirely true, right? It's like people like they nerfed Don Huang's third form like a few times. There was like, oh man, he's gonna be so bad, so bad. Now he's like basically like one of the best sustains in the game. So it's like it always like really depends on like actual play because like difference between like oh
Right.
the content creators playing him and like actual demons getting into getting to actually access and like find different builds. It's like, yeah, no, we can actually probably like push these characters a lot harder than like a lot of the content creators can, maybe,
Maybe.
right? Because they were also saying the same thing. Now, again, it's like playtest around between like actual releases is very different. This is the same thing that's happened to League of Legends characters all the time too, right? It's like, man, uh, Mel's kind of weak, and it's like turns out, yeah, she is very weak, but she also has a toxic kit. That this like let me find Mel pick
Like,
and ban rate. Let's see.
I think the biggest problem, I think, with MiHoYo, right,
Like, hold on. Here's the thing,
is
right?
I have a theory.
No, hold on. First
Mm.
thing that comes up. Mel's E got nerfed this patch, yet her ban rate increased by 3.66%.
Oh my god.
Let's see. So she has a 40 as of right now. She has in mid lane globally as of version 15.24. She has a win rate of 46%. She has a pick rate of 6.97%. And her ban rate is, which, win rate 55th out of 56, 46.53%. She's 8th most picked at 6.97%. She's the most banned character in mid lane with a 50.58% ban rate globally.
Wow.
But she's not even good, but she is so toxic to play against, people would rather ban her than probably get a free win just because her W is probably one of the most annoying things in the game.
Love it. Like, we just don't want to deal with you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's like we will let Master Yi back. Like, yeah, I think the best way is like Yasuo syndrome. Basically, it's Yasuo syndrome but worse.
Yeah. Like I feel like and I feel like just like the issue like Zenless and like other Hoyo games is that they really, really, really love their Hershers slash Archon slash Void Hunters. Like, damn this character's approaching the power level of our holy warriors, quote unquote. Hit him with the nerf bat right now.
Like, it's just so crazy because like, man, why did all specifically like the male characters too?
Right.
like, like obviously they're all different teams, but it's like it's just
Like, all the male characters are gonna be a lot more complicated to play. And we also have to pre-nerf them, and then we can say, well, you see, guys, male characters don't sell.
which is so crazy because we just came off of Phaedon, which had like one of the biggest banners of all time in a Hoyo game, which is like, what are we doing?
Right.
And that is primarily because because people who played Honkai Impact Third who actually liked Kevin have been waiting to play a version of him in for a long time.
Yep.
And it's like they were not going to miss this opportunity to play Kevin. Imagine getting outsold by a nigga named Kevin. Like the Ed boys are crashing out right now.
I mean, Marvel fans have been living in fear of a guy named Paul for like half a decade.
And I can't wait though. Like, man, I need. Listen, Marvel Rivals will be. I will buy everything in Marvel Rivals if they put Paul into the game.
even as like a commentator.
No, I need him playable. I want to see the generational destruction of the. I
I
need.
need Paul in Brand New Day.
Yes, I need to know. I need to. I need to see it. Like this isn't even because I like Paul or anything. I have no real
I
care
need the
about this character. I just want to see. I just want to see destruction.
Peter's like, man, I think it's finally time for me to meet MJ. And in comes Paul from the corner of the steel chair. Yeah, but I think I know why Zenless has fallen off. I mean, I think everyone knows why Zenless has fallen off.
Okay, why?
It lost the sauce. Like, they maybe chose the
Mm,
worst region for 2.0. All of 2.x, really.
it's because it's another China-inspired region.
Yes, and it's like, man, this is a cool, nice urban game. We got our we even got our little desert outskirts region and all this neat stuff. And then we're going right back. Like this can't keep being the second region in these games.
Yeah, like
Even Duet Night Abyss is like for patch 1.1, we're going to China.
I mean, I get it. They're the whole. I mean, for crying out loud, the freaking supposed leak of Star Rail having to literally reformat into
Right.
a different region because of China
I mean,
Japan like
I
issues is insane. But it's like I get it. If you don't want your government crashing out on you, or you know,
I mean, sure, but like, there's no excuse for it in these games, right? Like, this is already in the pipeline for all of us. Like, I feel like it's even worse in Duet Night Abyss because people already compare the first like town to Belobog, which probably kind of just makes it a little bit worse on paper. I'm just like, in the endless case, it's like, man, we could have got anything here. We could have gotten like an even seedier like cyberpunk city. We could have gotten like steampunk area. Literally anything.
like this is so weird because it's like it almost comes off as like we're knocking China. It's like no, I keep that in mind. We're
No.
not saying China's bad. What we're saying is it's insane. It is actually the definition of insanity now. The fact that every like gotcha game has now had its second region, be it post launch, be it in game, be some sort of Chinese like region.
Right.
And it now also is it because all those games are all so happen to be Chinese? So it's like, oh, this is technically like, just hey, we love our home, we wanna show it off. Like, yeah, that's great. But the fact that MiHoYo has done it 3 times in a row is insane.
Right.
Like, come on. Like, guys.
Like, I legitimately think people got fatigued when they saw it in Zenless.
Yeah, I could probably feel that. It's
Which,
like it's been overused now. The style has been overused.
and like, it kind of doesn't help that it also like came with like them completely changing the flow of the game. Like, people are gonna complain about the TV system, but like, do people not realize we also haven't gotten any single side quests pretty much since?
I have
Like,
it,
we
man.
lost the TV system. We also lost most of the side content with it. Every patch now is just a cycle of events, and then you go in, you run the event story down hallways for like 3 hours, and then you're done. There is no more like side world building in that game. You are no longer enjoying the city life that you did in like the 1.x patches. The game is the soul's gone. Like
Hmm.
whatever soul that was in there at the start of Zenless is evaporating in real time.
So I'll pretty much saying that I have no context of pretty much any Zenless past like me trying to speed run to get the free skin, which I didn't get. So
Mm.
rip me. Uh,
It's it's sad to watch.
I had to take your word for it. But I again just it is just at a certain point, yeah, it gets a little bit tiring of seeing the same art style and the and character design over and over again in some capacity. Like again, like when Genshin did it, okay, that's fine. It's like the second region of the game. That's cool, whatever, right?
Right.
Then you had then you went to that into Mondstadt League away. That's fine, whatever. But then you went into Bellabog into the ships, and it's like,
Mm.
oh, okay. I think what's also the other issue is that the stories in these regions also are kind of like the most criticized
Mhm.
out of like
They get really long and really cultivation-y really fast.
like, like
Like, it kinda also doesn't help in the case of Endless where it's like, "Man, you know what? Here's a new region anyway, guys, you guys are quitting your job of being, like, people in the back seat, commanding things. Go to this region and go learn, martial arts and get back to us later." It's like, "Wait, what?"
yeah, I'm just like, what? What are we doing? Yeah, this is so confusing when I started at 2 points. I'm like, what are we learning martial? What are we doing? What's going on?
It feels like really long it feels like a filler arc almost, but it's not, 'cause there's a ton of stupid plot revelations in it. And now the devs are like, "All right, we gotta fix this patch cycle really quick before 3.0. What do we got here? Robot idols and VTubers? Ship them out. Do it. Finally, ship them out." Like I'm certain they were supposed to be in the game like way earlier.
Oh, yeah, because like, yeah, without a doubt, they're supposed to be in the
Like
earlier.
like they are so clearly like 1.6 characters that are tossing at the end of like the 2.0 cycle.
Now,
Like,
granted,
oh.
every game probably has that character. Like, yeah, we want to put him in, but it's probably too soon. We have different
I mean,
ideas and it
here's the
could
thing though.
change.
They were shown off in the first stream of the game.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, what? How long did it take for like trying to remember. There was like a character. I forgot how freaking Nika had uh, uh D. I mean, D and K like revealed
Mm.
in like the first like official release of the game. They were in chapter 14, and the game launched with 16 chapters. Like they were in their first time. It took almost 3 years for them to finally release K.
Right.
So it's
You
like
know
it's
what's going crazy?
sorry, but it's like it's not always like, oh, they're immediately going to release the character and put it in there soon. It's like they sometimes you just don't have a good window because the story or whatever kind of like changes on you from a development side, or you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. They design wise feel like they should have been in the game much earlier.
Also, kind of doesn't help like one the factions into a complete like Spooky Shack completely got like bowled over in Zenless. Like people have seen like Lucius like old design forever, right?
Which
It's a
one?
closed beta test.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
the
sorry.
nun version that
Yeah.
got turned to Yihari?
Yes, I
Effectively.
meant. Wait, we could have had a holy enforcer faction here. I feel like that's a lot more fitting for like an urban punk setting. I feel like I just want to know what happened during like between like 1.4 and like 2.0 in like the design room. Like I need to know what that conversation was like.
Probably they wanted to create a character like they probably like we want this design, but the character probably changed in development. So like, uh, actually no, we want to do something else. But uh, but we kind of want to still keep the design, so we'll just kind of like hybridize it into Itari.
Yeah.
Again, again with DK for example, there was I'm trying to remember which character was Naita for a prime example. It took 3 years for them to release Naita. She's been in the files for a while. She was the girl in she was like this white girl in purple who had a literal real camel. And then when they actually released her, she had a robotic camel. She was more Chinese or Asian inspired in her design. Because very obvious like that first design was meant to be more Middle Eastern.
Hmm.
So they just kind of changed it into more like wandering monk.
Hmm.
That's not even to talk about like characters like Nero, the cat girl.
I mean, I still joke about Skrill and Bing Sir not appearing in this game.
I mean, for crying out loud, you could change it as close as possible to release. Like uh, the new version of Rappy literally had a design
Dude,
revealed
I'll be
during.
right back.
All right, but like the new version of Rappy literally had a design in in the game and was changed completely before her actual release. Like the design of Rapid Red Hood in DK now was not the one that was put in on release because that one hadn't even been finalized. So like a lot of what makes like yeah, a lot of the time like some designs will just be readjusted and whatnot. And I am literally trying to find a thing to kind of talk to before Zeta comes back. So all
All
right.
right.
Uh but yeah, it's like you can make a design change everything. Another one more thing about Nikkei is freaking um I'm trying to figure this out. What the
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
It's- hmm,
Yeah, give me just a second. I'm looking something up here.
Sure. I mean, I will say I do kind of find it really fun that even Kazu or Nightmare can escape right in May.
Hey, listen,
Like how does she find her way into every game?
listen. When you just make a design, listen, like purple haired sword girl has been a thing in a while.
You can look. It's just random made, but her arms are tied up.
Wait, dog?
Yeah.
I'm looking at your screen right now.
Uh huh.
What is it? That can't be. Oh, first I was at 480p. Let me see this again. Yeah, let me check this here real quick. Are those flaps on her?
Yes.
Why?
Well, you see, this all makes sense with the current plotline of an evil pharmaceuticals company trying to destroy a planet or to hide their crazy experiments. And for branding's sake, they did that. Now that's why she's tied up. Even contract.
She she looks like those she looks like those fake
It's very
those like
stupid.
those rip off gotcha games that like try and like rip off characters. She looks like she's literally from one of the she looks like she could be part of that game that had like gender bent like Shonen Jump characters. Like you could put her next to Goon Datachi
Right?
or like what
I'm just like, why is there a right and maid clone already?
and why is she somehow the second most horniest?
Right? Fun gameplay. Too bad she has the exact same stats and I mean like role and element as the Parvy the Infinite Combo team. So nobody cares.
And they care, but not for the meta.
Right. It's like, sorry, we made a 5-star version of 1 to 3 meta characters right now. You're still just gonna play the 4-star version. We're sorry.
You're still gonna play 4-star version, but hey, you know,
Yeah.
we know what y'all
She'll be
want.
getting she'll be getting one of these seasons
Yep.
eventually. In
For
non-gotcha stuff.
the record,
I've been
everybody.
continuing on.
For the record, everybody, I'm not posting on this on the thing right now because I have to put this on YouTube, and I don't feel comfortable putting it on there.
YouTube has no problems with this, all right?
Lies, sir. The AI will not care.
How much does the AI hate you?
No, I'm talking about in general. Like you ain't hear about that stuff. About everybody's like channels getting taken down because the AI thought it was bad or some BS.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I'm like I'm not risking that. I say as if we didn't do a stream where I showed you every Nikkei character design a while
You
ago.
literally.
To be fair, that was on your channel, and you didn't actually upload it anywhere. So
That's also true.
now it's probably gone forever.
Probably. I don't know. We'll pick a different game and we'll remake it. I don't know.
Well, it's been a while. Probably the 2025 version. It's like ranking all the character designs,
It's like I just say every year now.
and we'll still probably get less hate than what Kinky Mation got.
Oh no.
Oh boy, I saw that shit live.
That sounds like it was a disaster.
Oh, it was. Let me double check. Is it even still up?
Was it that much hate?
Let me see here. Let me see the receipt. Yeah, that was a year ago. Going off of just the search all alone. Considering that there's only one video that actually talked
Yeah,
about it.
and it's a hate video, yeah.
Like,
Oh boy.
let me check her channel. Uh, no, it is actually still there. It's actually still there. I think it is like it's a year ago. Uh, like it's not like it was all hate, but it was like the way it kind of went. Just like I could tell from the act. Considering I saw like the actual like stream itself live, I was like I could tell it was gonna be a disaster.
Got it.
Like there were people pushing the agenda in there, so it felt like
Mm.
it reminds me of that remember when I talked to you about that remember I told you about that YouTube channel that was streaming and then kind of was streaming Persona 5 and then got gaslit into just hating the game by the end. Like
I think so.
it just felt like, a bunch of
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Non-gotcha related things. Continuing in Ultimate 11's recap mode, I guess you can call it. And why was the plot of the second game in this series really dumb? So, wow, you guys we just won nationals. What now?
what do you mean
And apparently,
second
like,
game?
literally, huh?
Sorry, continue. What do you mean by second game?
Well, one of the modes in the new game is a recap of all the previous games in the series.
Oh.
Yeah. They just gave you you just play through every single game. Well, an abbreviated version of all of them.
Oh, so it's like those like the Dynasty Warriors recaps.
Yeah.
Okay,
With
okay.
every fight and everything.
Okay, I see, I
And
see.
interestingly enough, apparently on the roadmap, they're also adding the 2 anime only seasons. Eventually.
Anime only seasons?
Because what happened was, this new game was in development hell for so long, it was 2 other games, or at least it had 2 different like titles and everything, and 2 different completely different stories. And for some odd reason, the scrapped versions both got anime series.
Hmm.
And they're both getting added to the game at some point later.
Okay.
Yeah, wild stuff. Apparently the Sega game is just like, yeah, we won the nationals. That's great. And then aliens arrive and blow up the school and start a world war like a day later.
Hmm.
And it's an endless cycle of, damn, those aliens are kicking our butt in soccer. Let's go train. And then they train and they come back, it's like, damn, those aliens still have hands. Let's go back and train. In like an endless loop. And then they beat the aliens. And it's like,
Wait a
you
second.
idiots, I'm
Hold
sorry.
on.
That was
Wait, I just caught what you said. Aliens.
yes.
Like that just hit me in the head. Like real quick. Wait. What did you say?
Oh yeah, I forgot. They also beat the CIA in a game of soccer because the CIA started arresting every single soccer player, thinking they might be aliens.
What?
Yeah, no, it's just randomly an alien invasion plot. They jumped the shark immediately. And so they finally beat the aliens, and it's like, you fools, that was only our B team. And then the new aliens show up, it's like, damn, these aliens still have hands.
Why are the aliens playing soccer?
Well, if you're gonna fight, if you're gonna invade a planet, you may as well also, like, fight them using their own tools of war. Have you seen what soccer players get up to in this universe?
No, I've never seen Zuma 11.
It They have key blasts. Like apparently every single sports player in this universe just has key.
Oh my goodness.
Here's a gift from early in the series. Well, this is what a low tier can do.
I mean, okay, that makes more sense than, yeah, we're fighting with aliens.
Yeah, I mean, I already know things start getting weird when someone fuses himself with a living hurricane.
Hmm.
Apparently that's like a power multiplier. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Anyway.
But, the game just keeps jumping the shark in a fun way. Although I finally had to switch off the English dub because they didn't actually bother to dub the entire recap mode.
What?
Yeah, no. Which, I mean, fair. That's a lot of That's a lot of characters.
But you dubbed everything else. What do you talk? What do you mean that's a lot of characters? You dubbed everyone already. That's why I was so
I mean,
confused.
yeah.
That's why I was so confused when I watched your stream and I found out this game had a dub in the first place. Like, why?
I mean, they dubbed the entire main plot. It's just, they didn't want to dub the entire, other, 7 games worth of stuff.
That's why I was so confused. I'm like, why did they dub this? Like, I feel like this is extra money for, and then now you're telling me there's like a whole extra like recap mode that has like some of it dubbed, some of it isn't. So it's like, then
It's
why?
also a game with 3 different anime openings for no reason.
What? Like, you could tell this game got delayed to hell and back, bro. Like, what do we?
9 years.
That's why I
It
was like,
is the Duke Nukem Forever of sports games.
again, why I was like, why did they dub this? Like, you don't, like, your level not, you do not have the money for this. For a series that has not been known in the West like that.
Apparently, it got more games in Europe than it did in America, which is crazy for a 3DS series.
It's just wow.
Like, Level 5 is just one of the game studios of all time. Like, in all of their games, you're just seeing stuff where it's like, you didn't have to do any of this. Like, every time I think about the game, it's like, why is the map to scale? Right? Like, you didn't need to model an entire massive school campus, like every single facility, and a ton of classrooms, all enterable. Who needs this for a sports game?
Man.
They modeled a second, even larger campus for side character cutscenes. and an entire town.
Oh my
It's
god.
almost impressive the excess in on display here.
Like I can't even call it greed. I just like what do you even call it? It's like insanity. That's what it is.
Megaton Musashi kept adding raid bosses like every single month, despite the player base constantly dropping, and had like an hour worth of cutscenes like right at the end of the game. Fully animated, by the way. Truly the studio of all time. I mean, it doesn't help. I think at some point, one of the reasons I know one of the games, I think it was like Fantasy Life, kind of held them back a bit because apparently that's like shipped off to some different people to help develop. And then the guy in charge of level 5 was like, "Wait, hold on, this sucks," and he just took over as the writer and director of that game, also being the CEO of the company. Same with this game. Bruce is like, you know what? I'm just gonna be a one-man army here for all these stupidly extravagant projects. Trust
It's
me, I'll be fine.
just crazy.
I still think he's mad about Gun the Mage. Like that's my personal theory. Is that he just cannot get over Gun the Mage and just has to have complete control over every major project from now on. Yeah, that's that. Um, shoot, anime and other stuff. Where do we begin? The Silly Android show finally revealed the backstory for the series in what might be the funniest episode of anime I've seen all year for how stupid it is.
Hmm.
Alright, let me just give you like the Spark notes, I guess I'm gonna call it, right?
Okay.
So you take someone who's like researching Android research, right? Basic stuff. And then she takes a pivot into work developing AI systems. She's going the full Elon Musk route, right? And then we're to like, and she has this crazy idea, the church, every single religion, every single government body kind of hates my research, and they're all incredibly worried. But I'm gonna prove them wrong. So she finds 6 people in Mensa to help her out, and she develops a new amazing system in order to help humans adapt to their new AI overlords. And she just injects people's blood with the femto machines, even smaller than nanomachines. Just give you that Neuralink straight into your bloodstream. Totally not a problem, right? Yep, sorry, we just put the smart features into your bloodstream. And if for some stupid reason, 90% of humanity just injects themselves with the stuff in like 2 years, that's totally realistic, right?
I feel like this plot is familiar. Isn't this the
And then
plot of
the obvious.
the? It seems like the plot of the Watanabe show.
Which one?
The new one. The
Oh, Lazarus?
yeah.
Similar. Lazarus was painkiller. This time it's smart tech. You know, it is pretty similar.
I'm watching.
No, you're right. It's pretty silly. But yeah, like everyone just like takes the same miracle painkiller in Lazarus, and then it's like cool. He forgot to tell us we're all going to die in 3 years after he took this, huh? Yep. See, like after everyone's already like injected himself with the stuff, uh, someone finds out how to hack it, and this stuff is on the DNA level for some odd reason. It's like cool. Hackers found a way to hijack people's body with things that are in their bloodstream, and then society just falls apart overnight. Mass global panic. Every single criminal's like, guys, it wasn't me. I was hacked. Hackers just forced me to rob the bank. And this is, and let me just say, this is probably the least dumb this is gonna get before I continue on. This is the least dumb part of this plot line. So, years pass, we're trying to figure out how to stop the hacking. And then the same scientist who developed all this stuff, she has an idea. All right. She decided to create an AI personality clone of herself to, to try to help her solve the problem, right? And then her AI is like, you see, I think we're both thinking the same thing, right? The only way to solve the hacking problem is to either kill the people getting hacked or the hackers. So what if we just kill all of them? And then it turns into Skynet immediately. And just hacks a bunch of world leaders and starts a nuclear fallout in like 2 days. So not only does she cause, everyone to get hacked and be able to trust each other, she also gets the world nuked. And didn't solve the hacking problem. And so she gathers her Mensa buddies, and they decide to develop a bunch of like fighting robots. Just, hey, here's 12 super androids, all heavily armed, so we can go fight Skynet. And so now she just wages World War III and billions of people get wiped off the face of the earth. Earth population goes from like 7 billion to 200 million, all because of her at this point.
So you mean to tell me the series with the main character who you said last time? Remember, you said last time. Turns out they were an AI because they died, or like an AI robot
Uh-huh.
because they died.
Yeah.
Because this is what. Listen. Besides the word schlock you just told me, the only thing I can comprehend this thing is so the backstory is just Power Rangers RPM.
Pretty much. I think the funniest part is just one person and a constant cascade of mistakes just failing upwards after she keeps killing more people accidentally.
Like at a certain point, you just gotta stop.
She
What?
did try to kill herself, and then her boyfriend decided to go like, wait, stop. We still need you to try to fix this problem. Like, buddy, she caused the problem.
She caused every problem. Deuces.
Your
Listen,
fiance is Dr. Wiley, and you're still sticking by her.
Like, she don't have to pack herself up, but she should not be relevant to this discussion ever again. Please, like literally, like she should live, but she should not be involved in this. I'm sorry. Like
And
I
the worst
understand,
part
like
is
man,
she gave all the fighting robots her face. She's like, you know, I have to atone for this. I want to make sure it's my face in charge of like in charge of the people that are going to help us out of this. And it's like, lady, billions of people got killed in this war.
don't talk about this show again.
We're not done with the backstory.
Wait,
There's still a little bit more to this. All right.
okay.
So after like, we're down to 200 million people left, the rest of the world, is forced to like, reconvene. And those same 6 people, including her, who, now have the only like, the access to the only super weapons on the planet, right? Are like, we're gonna form a new world order right now. And part of our new world order is we're gonna take everyone else's technology away so this thing can't happen again. It's like, but it's your fault. What do you mean you're just gonna become the leaders of the new world and take everyone else's tech away?
This sounds trash as hell, dog.
And and then,
I
and
get
then
it.
she installs her boyfriend as the new Fuhrer of this new world order. See, so it's a puppet government. She just installs a new puppet government after killing like 99% of the world's population.
Okay, what is this show called again?
Toa no Yagure. Or Dusk Beyond the End of the World. Hate these stupid long titles. And then, years pass. And then she just like leaves she just vanishes out of nowhere. And then tells her like fiance, like, look, we've been through a lot together. But I'm just gonna leave now and just, hide in the mountains somewhere and leave you in charge of the world that I created and I caused. And so then he creates a version of himself to then go try to find her. And that's how we get to where we are right now. It's like, well, I need someone to find my fiance. I'll just make I'll just make a robot clone of myself to do it. All of this in one episode. It's just like, I think I would have preferred it without the backstory.
I
Like,
have
I think the backstory only made it worse. Show spent the past like 9 episodes before this moment talking about how amazing this person was
so I'm
and how she
reading
saved
like
everyone.
I'm just reading the Reddit thread on the art anime.
For the
They kind of
episode.
like give me a little things like this sounds like how Tacto P Destiny was. Where it's like some sort of prequel to a eventual like gotcha game or game in the future.
Yeah.
Like what on earth?
And then they somehow follows up next episode with the girl who got cucked to death. which I'm not even gonna go into. This backstory was kind of just dumb enough. Like, surely the next PA Works original is gonna be good, right? I need to stop falling for these. I keep telling myself every season, I'm gonna support a new anime original work. I'm sick of adaptations, and I keep getting screwed over. Like, without fail. I don't think I'm ever gonna learn my lesson.
Yeah, sorry, but I just heard some like happen outside my door, so I had to go check it. Uh, sorry, I just heard something outside my door, so I had to check it real quick. Give me
No,
one second.
you're good. You, you guys just don't watch the show. I'm giving everyone like a grim reminder. All right,
All right, sorry about that.
no, you're good.
Okay, all right,
Yep,
continue.
don't watch the show. I'm this entire segment is just me giving a warning. Let's see. Ultraman's been pretty neat recently in the past few weeks. Like really neat.
Okay.
Cause like every few episodes, like every few like shows or whatever, we kind of have to remind people Ultraman just kind of suck.
That is a insane thing to say.
Like that's like shows, right? But it's more like narrative, like in like the narrative of these series.
Hmm.
Are we talking about the original Ultraman killing like billions of people in like episode 2? Right? There was an entire season about Greek gods, like about like a planet full of like Greek space Greeks, just all turning into Ultramen and just waging galactic war at one point.
What is this show about? What are these shows about, dog?
Something religious metaphor.
Oh boy.
There's an entire background of hyper war apparently where the Ultras actually just killed like a ton of alien, just exterminated a bunch of alien races in the universe. There's like 3 separate guys. Ultraman shouldn't have to be the universe police, and then Ultraman proceeding to blow them up every time they say that.
Hmm.
Like these guys kind of suck. One, the shows had like, guys, our planets are dying out right now. We need to find a way to save us. And then one, the Ultraman just going, no, you don't, and just blowing them up. Just stopping their planet, harvesting plants, and just leaving an entire star cluster to die out.
Okay.
And now we're here, and it's like, cool. How are we gonna top that one? Oh, here's a scene of Ultraman traveling to the future and just killing a bunch of humans in the new future timeline to protect the monster. Huh.
How was the most? Why does it sound like the most sane Ultraman in years has been the baseball player?
Yes. Like the baseball, I feel like the baseball player has kind of been spared in this movie because he has had to deal with the same galactic conflicts every other Ultraman has to do sometimes. Like, sure, he had to deal with a bunch of people like Earthlings, but like, the scale was smaller.
and he didn't have to do a genocide of his own of humanity to
Right.
protect one thing.
And then it only gets worse here. It's like, oh, cool. So it seems ultras are in this universe are just, grand arbiters that just leave different alien races to die against monsters that just happen on their universe. It's like, oh, they just leave these people to die out. And so one of the rare survivors are just, perpetually mags like, oh, you just saved Earthlings, huh? What about all of our people that got killed? You blew up our surviving ship, and you're gonna protect humans. Bro, we have to kill you now.
Humans.
Neutral arbiter my ass. You killed all of us.
Oh my goodness.
And then the main character's like, well, you see, you guys developed weapons to help fight against your monsters. So of course I'm not gonna help you out. It's like, hello?
I mean, is he wrong though? Like, yeah, you got the weapons to
Well,
defend yourselves. They don't. Why would logically it would make sense? It's like, hey,
sure, but
no,
you didn't have to blow up the survivors.
that was just an accident.
It was not an accident. It was very intentional when they showed the scene. Like I truly just love we just have to get every few years. Just another reason to say Ultramen suck. Like they've been doing this since the 60s. It's like the one time we had an Ultraman, it's like, I'm just gonna be the nicest guy around. One of the original Ultramen sit them down and go, all right, look, kid, all right, we are not gods. You are gonna have to pick a side here. It's either humans or the monsters. Deal with it. You gotta kill. All right. No getting two shoes axe here. What? But you were the nice guy. Like I love that through line. Like just please remember these guys are awful. Which is crazy when they have like a quote unquote no evil ultra policy in like the series Bible. It's like, what do you mean you have a no evil Ultraman rule?
Yeah, that's kind of like what? What are you talking about, dog?
Are you right? Like ridiculous. Love the franchise. It's like, man, we gotta stop trying to say these guys are the universal good. This is some like Republic era like Jedi nonsense.
Yeah, I can tell that.
Already been pretty. I'm gonna take back what I said about Zets. All right, it's had a pretty decent run of episodes recently.
Okay.
It is forgiven.
Huh. We'll see, cause you know,
Oh yeah, no, I can totally just swing back around in like three like podcasts and be like, all right, changed my mind. Zets is some hot ass. I can do that.
yep.
Like I know my bit. I will just turn around and be like, "This is some complete hot garbage," on any single thing I mention on this podcast.
And you just told me about some Dookie water like 10 seconds ago. You want to complain about Common Rider? Like, come on, dog.
Right. And, I'm kinda glad I decided to drop, Goes User. I'm so glad I dropped that show after the, scandal thing, because
Why?
it's only gotten worse. Well, I mean, the replacement actress, they just had to keep photoshopping, green screening her into every single scene for the past, like, few episodes. Like, they're not even, like, reshooting anymore. It's like, "Alright, we're just gonna edit out the original actress and just green screen a new one in."
Oh my goodness.
Also, they've been using a lot more AA art recently. It's like, "Oh."
They've been what?
Using AA art and assets in the show.
Look, I think you're trying to say AI art, but it's like it just sounds like AA art. And I'm like, what the heck is AA art?
I'll call it anonymous artwork, so they gotta do something during those meetings.
Wow, dude, that
That was terrible, yes.
th- th-
We were leaving that in this video.
we're moving on. Okay.
The point being, it's been a garbage production.
Just wow. It,
Like, I can't
which is
believe I can't believe this is where Sentai is dying.
which makes me so crazy. It's like, man, listen, this is so crazy. I'm like, man, y'all gonna make me actually defend Hasbro here. It's like, listen,
Right?
Hasbro is a disaster. Trust me. But what? But like, y'all want to blame Hasbro for all this? For they were talking like something about like, oh, it's Hasbro's the reason why Sentai sales are declining. Like, what? No, Sentai's the reason Sentai sales are declining.
Right. Like, all
Don't
this shows
blame
that,
them.
all shows that Power Rangers was hard carrying Sentai for, like, decades.
Yeah, it's like
That's all that shows.
Disney was on a generational run. Were the
And then the
Hasbro shows
second
not as great? Probably, yeah, probably because like yeah, you could probably just repackage those toys as quick as possible. I'm like, hey, just repackage them. Let's get it. But
I mean, they sold.
like, come on, dog. Like, it's maybe you should look at how are
Like,
you looking at this show and not being like maybe there was actually an issue with Sentai the whole time. We just hate Hasbro so much we're too blinded. Granted, I still say Hasbro,
oh, for sure.
but it's like, can we say F Hasbro for the right reasons?
Right? And the worst part being, there was a perfectly good Sentai to end the series, to end the franchise on. And that was King Gojer.
Yeah, but we were so close to the 50th anniversary. Why would we not go there?
Right. Like, that's the worst part. Like, man, we just have here's 50 straight episodes of plot in a Sentai series. When we're going above and beyond here to do something, it's like, and it's just all downhill from here. Like, actually celebrated too early. Like, rest in peace, rest in peace, Super Sentai. You'll be missed. But
Meanwhile, we have confirmation that yeah, they are working on a Power Ranger series.
honestly, I can't wait to see what Disney does with Power Rangers again.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm like,
Like, I will remain mildly optimistic. Mildly. I'm not expecting anything great, but like if it's like, watchable, that'll be pretty good. Like, I'm just hoping for okay. I mean, it can't be worse than Cosmic Fury, right?
Hmm. Oh.
I mean, they just have to shoot above their like demographic class, right? Like even Hasbro admits. I mean, even Hasbro and like Neo Saban kind of just admitted, yeah, we were kind of like filming these new shows around 4-year-olds. Like, oh, that'll do it. That kind of just explains a lot of it. Like, if they can find the last reserves of like early 2000s, like Disney, somewhere in there for this new show. Like, find the last reserves of That's So Raven energy and just put it in the Power Rangers. I think we'll be fine. Honestly, I think that was my time period. I'll probably have some more news later after all this like renovation work is done. Hopefully,
Hmm.
unless you want me to talk about the streamer civil war going on after the streamer awards.
I do not actually.
I mean, it's interesting. VTubers are over party is happening soon, apparently. Is that look? Iron Mouse is a great streamer. All right, let me like start there. Like let me just like set the like safety net there. All right.
Too late. But go ahead.
But the way she handled the everything after the stream awards kind of sparked a war. That we it's like he did not have to defend the peanut. Like he hates VTubers, his fans hate VTubers. You didn't have to go, man. All the VTubers have a problem with this guy winning best VTuber. You're
She
kind of cringe, you know.
she probably
And then
didn't
getting
have
all the
full. She probably didn't have full context. It's perfectly valid. I think
probably not.
of all people, yeah, like the person who should be have full context about this dude is Iron Mouse.
Like
Like,
I think the problem, right, that she I'm gonna say it. I think using the word cringe and just going, yeah, man, those VTubers are so silly about this thing, right? Am I right? Like Iron Mouse, you do realize you're a VTuber, right?
not just a VTuber, you are technically the VTuber.
And unfortunately, you have been crowned queen of VTubing, which is a whole other problem. It's like we probably like there probably shouldn't be a VTuber acting as a monolith here.
Is that her fault? No.
No, no.
It's just I don't know. After this past year, I don't know if we can. I don't know. It's safe to say, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I totally trust all these other VTubers.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I feel like the fact that there's a legitimate argument that Cinder might be the one who came out of this cleaner than everyone is should be a testament to how fucked everything has been this year.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, no. This whole year may as well be like VTubers are over party.
like
Yeah, and then like this whole thing. It's like cool. Now that she said there's a whole bunch of other VTubers like, you know, Why did you start capitulating?
Let me get this stupid rain off because I thought I could hold it off in the freaking pre-show, but no, I can't do it no more.
Let's go.
Listen, guy. Here's the joke. People are gonna be like, "Oh, V card is bad and it'll die ironically because of Cinder." It's like, no, V card is bad because it was bad. You're not. I'm not giving Cinder any flowers because a trash game that was always trash finally gives out the bucket next year. Like, independent of any beef or whatever, the game was hot garbage, hot dookie water. Please stop it. Your parasocial relationship with a girl who literally will not, to a girl who, to a literal lame. I can't even figure out the right words to say because I'm just like, dog, she's not a great person. Why are you still? I hate you parasocial niggas because y'all keep trying to glaze people who are genuinely terrible instead of getting them all up out of there. Silently, Bow, maybe Cinder, all y'all niggas need to be gone. Put me up on there too. Yeah, fuck it. All y'all niggas might need to be gone for a while because y'all are not acting right.
What the heck did Melody do?
Listen, I am not entirely sure. I just put some heat on this, but like, I'm just saying shit. Probably because like some potential idea of like, oh, I think I just brought it up because of some like weird theory of, oh, she's probably the reason why V Shoujo burned down too because she was there first and she should know everything. I'm redact the Project Melody part. I'm sorry, that was entirely insane.
I mean, shoot, wait until you hear Jada Animations was supposed to be part of V Shoujo at some point.
I don't care. Anyway, the point being is that you're not going to get a win for something that was always trash to begin with. Is it probably going to be part of it because now people don't want to touch the game? Yeah, but it was already an issue because no one was touching the game to begin with. Like, dog, they're still trying to hire for a senior designer. Their last main post on this was in November about trying to hire a senior designer. Why you need a senior designer when you're on supposedly track to release set 3 of your card game? Why you still need one? What happened to the old one?
And according to the roadmap, set 3 is due February. Roughly.
Yeah, so I'm just like, why are you still looking for a senior designer after all this time? You had 2 sets. Yes. Who designed the redo set 1? Who designed set 2? What happened to them?
Did they just vanish?
Like, we apparently again with along with the supposed Cinder cards that were in there, but like, what are we doing? Like I'm putting this in the realm of, like, I'm just bringing this up because I'm just like, I hate this game. Like, I don't want to bring it up, but it's like, I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game like Kodak hates Bushy Road. I hate this game like I hate this game like TCG Buzz hates the Buddy Fight set. I hate this game like the American people hate on our president. I hate this game. I hate this game like niggas hate Epstein. I hate this game. I hate that game so much. I can't. Okay, move on. You can move on now. I'm sorry.
Oh, this advertisement was sponsored by the Zechs for President 2028 campaign.
I am not old enough to run for president.
Even you have to admit that sounded like a political ad.
We are not a politics podcast. I don't know what you mean.
But yeah, so like Iron Mouse Rose ran into the ring. Then all the Peanuts guys started attacking every VTuber like en masse apparently. And it's like, oh, okay, what now? And like it's just been it's a kind of like ever escalating like back and forth at this point. And
Yeah, it's always going to be that.
then out of nowhere, Keemstar just shows up like
What do you mean
you
out of
stupid
nowhere?
VTubers, am I right?
What do you mean out of nowhere? Niggas been looking. That dude's
I'm,
been looking for relevance for years. Relevance for years. Like anytime there's drama, he will be there. Like talking about out of nowhere. He was there from the beginning. Let's be honest.
I'm just like, what are we doing here? All like I feel like all of this could have been averted. Like all of this.
No, all
If
this.
everyone just was like, cool, good job, Burnt Peanut, cool. All right, everyone go home now.
This is technically his fault.
Oh, for sure.
And Iron Mouse, being the nice person this was just like trying to defuse the situation. She probably defused it wrong, but even then, it's like you should just not like. If anything, Burnt Peanut shouldn't say anything, and Iron Mouse shouldn't have said anything right back, or should have reworded her statement.
Yeah.
The point is like, I don't care. Move on. I don't
All
care anymore.
right.
Move on.
I learned my locals carries Oshi Push and Hololive and Cookie Run Kingdom. Like every time I go in there, it was like, yeah, we picked up a new card game for sale. It's like, what? Like, what do you mean you're just selling Cookie Run Kingdom? And Riftbound. I'm like, are you just gonna carry like every card game from now on?
Do they have
Like, it's
Vanguard?
kind of cool to see a store that just sells every card, every TCG. It feels like
Do they have Vanguard?
they do have Vanguard.
Okay.
Funnily enough, I think they're selling the Kuro sets for like 50% off right now. And I'm kind of tempted to just buy a bunch of those. It's like, oh, only 28 bucks for the Kuro set. Hold on.
It's a pretty nice deal.
Yeah, let me just buy like 4 of these or something and just like build a Vanguard deck out. And like, that's not a bad deal. They even have a Union Arena. I'm like, no, I can't do it. Like, really, if I'm ever like, you know, in a bad mood one day, it's like, all right, I'm just gonna buy a deck for every single card game here and just see what happens. Up to every single local in the area, like, all right, guys, I'm a new player for your game. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay.
How were your 2 weeks?
Uh, my Union Arena deck arrived.
Huh? What deck?
Uh, well, come on, dog. You should know me. The Nikkei set dropped, and I bought I bought the counters deck, the counters Modernia deck. It was pretty cheap. It's like I think like the deck for like every card in it was like $40 max.
Mm,
Like for that specific deck, $40 max, and it's like what people consider like the best deck out of the set.
That's not too bad then.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'll actually just buy it. Like, I don't care really getting like high rarities except for like one card. Actually, let me see how that card is doing in TCG player. it's like, mm, but, yeah, freaking. I haven't actually played it yet, and I can't actually play it legally because one of the shops accidentally sent the wrong. Uh,
Oh,
they sent the wrong version of a card. Like
dang it.
it's the exact same card in terms of uh design of like ability and design, but it's like it is the wrong color. So they are sending me like uh more back, but it's like I can keep them. But it's just like insanely funny that it's like, oh, the card is completely wrong.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
I can kind of wait for that to come back, but yeah, pretty much like I said that the probably just going to buy like some like the cards I want for like collector, and that's pretty much all I will integrate with Union Arena.
Uh-huh.
uh, so outside of that, I do have. I did also get my Grand Archive deck in, or technically part of it, because I ordered two. I finally got be able to order two of the the new Diana start decks. So I officially have those and in my possession, and man, Grand Archive seems like a really cool game. It's a shame it's basically impossible to get into.
Uh-huh.
More so just
I
because
mean, that's curse of these
I
games.
mean, more so just because like the pricing is very much an issue. Like, dang. But like outside that, like, the game is pretty cool. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Uh, also like I'm pretty much the only one in the south of the city that pretty much plays it. So yay, I'm basically travel up north now if I want to play it.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
You just simply have to build a locals, just spend 4 times the money, 4 to 8 times the money to buy people cards.
nah, I'm good. Uh, I just
Right?
have to push for it one day later. I don't know. Uh, is there anything else? No, no. Gotcha update really. Oh no, actually, I don't know. 2 weeks ago was that? No, I already said that the whole Jesus story, so that's gone.
Yep, yep.
And no, ironically, no, Gunpla updates. At least not there. I haven't been able to go check what stores got. Um, and I think I am fully kind of like caught up with like, yeah, I need to kind of stop buying this. I still have stuff on the backlog too. Way too much stuff on the backlog.
Huh. You gotta finish your kits.
Yeah, like I wanna. I probably like what I want to do is like I want to do like I want to finish like the new. Oh, sorry. I want to kind of like finish the new. I want to do the new gun Verka, and then probably like do like a small display with it, the double Zeta, and the unicorn Verkas. Point, just kind of say I did it. I have no place to actually put them.
Dang.
Uh, Oh, that's right. I did do one thing, which was I went into Genshin again just to specifically pull for Durian, and then left the game again
Yeah,
because Mondstadt's my region. Like I will pull for the Mondstadt characters.
honestly, fair.
So, uh, and Nikkei is on winter, but nothing really that crazy to really talk about. Oh, there is one thing I did actually. Tuesday at Gundam Locals. It was just kind of three people this time because a bunch of people are probably like traveling, and the new type is another our last like new type for this like season is this Sunday. So I probably just like gearing up for that. Uh, freaking So pretty much with that, the store's like, hey, we still got those like Digimon like learner decks. You guys want to just learn it? And so I basically kind of taught a couple of my people going locals Digimon,
Wait.
which I'm just thinking about like, man, what kind of weird character development I've been on for the past 4 years with this game. It's like I did not remember I did not like this game for a lot of
Right.
various reasons. Now here I am talking about, hey, when you get the Sakuyamon decks in, and I'm like, what am I had to stop there and realize, dog, what happened? What happened here? How did I fall into the Digimon rabbit hole despite hating this game?
I mean, it's a fun rabbit hole. Like, I feel like Digimon's just it's a weird game, and then you just find the one deck.
I mean, I've basically been collecting playsets of every Atmon deck release, which is bad because I'm like, why are you still releasing Atmon? Take a break. Like, please.
Like, I think I'm gonna buy a proper deck at some point soon for Digimon. Like, I just need to figure out what the most recent like silly deck is. That's not real nice because I like my money.
I mean, again, Sakuyamon dropped again. Which, again, what am I doing? Literally, I was getting clowned on for some reason because I don't know where this whole like I still remember those freaking weird furry jokes that happened. There's like, what are we talk? I don't. A whole lot of questions did not need to be answered. But the point is, I'm just like I could never imagine me being hyped for a Digimon deck being released. Things have changed, and I don't know if I like them. Realization.
Fair. Yeah, right, I think I found it. I think I found the weird deck I'm gonna play from pickup.
That was fast.
Mother Eater. It's Cyber Pursuit's time.
Of course you would.
Look, when I say weird deck, right? You get what I mean, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, let me just play that deck that just doesn't feel like it's playing Digimon in some way, shape, or form. Like, like D Reaper, like the first, pretty much like the first big one, major one. It's like, all right, what's going on here?
Mm. Yeah. You there?
Yeah, I'm done.
I was just like, you just gotta stop talking. I'm like,
Oh shoot, sorry. I'm done with my point.
yeah. I was just confused. I'm like, um,
Oops, I'm sorry.
just killed the entire momentum. I'm like,
Oh
anything
no.
else?
I don't have something. You have something else.
Yeah, I didn't really have anything. So, that no Gundam, gotcha corner there. Oh, I rewatched. I got to finish my rewatch of Gundam Unicorn,
All right.
and by that I mean I rewatched all of Gundam Unicorn. Uh, still a good, still a good series to me. I really like it. It's just,
It's
but man, is it really awkward considering that it's being placed in between.
oh, you're talking about that terrible watch order.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like the man. It's so. This series is so nice. It's just like a nice like idea of there's probably hope for things to get better, unaware of the gigantic meteor hurtling down towards you. Unaware.
Like they need. Like I can't. Why are they trying to force Unicorn and Hathaway on the same timeline?
Because uh
They don't work. Like there's like a harder route split with the Universal Century, and that route split is Unicorn and Hathaway. Do you want the hope or despair route for the Universal Century? Pick now.
I
The
mean,
Bandit's like, no, 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 we gotta go Unicorn and the Hathaway, despite how little sense that makes.
here's the problem with the hope route. There is no other. The hope route doesn't have anything else outside of narrative.
No, no,
It's like what goes in the hope route.
nothing. All right, I'll be right back to complain about this. All
Okay.
right, so there is stuff in the Hope route. In T and Twilight Axis, the Hope route sucks. And don't forget, remember that roadmap they released like years ago? They are planning a Unicorn 2,
I,
which at that point that ever comes out, they have to have diverging timelines for the Universal Century.
it is very interesting. Like, how will that even work?
Right. So I'm like, it doesn't make like it. I don't know. I feel like if you have like sorry, Char's counterattack, the Hathaway kind of and onward kind of works perfectly, right? Like here is the big major inflection point in the Universal Century where people just it's the new type it's the new type finale, quote unquote, functionally, right? It's like victory. Where things just only get more and more depressing and shitty. until we enter like turn A in G-Reco. The hope route goes, but wait, there's a completely different second incident that happens later, and new types enter a second golden age. Things go in even crazier directions. But they still want to somehow places like in the same timeline. Like what? And then Banner's like, you know what? If you want to get ready for Hathaway 2, skip double Zeta. And it's like,
To be fair,
no.
that thing kind of like if you want to do like a movie marathon, I think it was more like designed as more like
I
a
know.
movie marathon. It's just like after all these years of people talk about like, no, you can't skip double Zeta. Having the gun on Twitter basically say that accidentally is like 9/11 for double Zeta
It,
defenders. Is like, what are you doing?
I feel like it's even worse in this case, especially in the case of like Hathaway, because double Zeta kind of proves Mafia is right. The Federation elite have to burn.
like, like I think that's the
Like, what are we
problem.
doing?
I think the thing it's like, yeah, no, the like freaking the Federation sucks, bro. Like,
You can't like you kind of need double Zeta for the full the Federation sucks experience.
yeah, it's
Like all Zeta tells you is,
okay,
yeah,
hold
no, it was
on.
just it was just Titans were bad, like as Splinter Cell, rogue military group, we shut that down real quick.
Like,
Don't worry about it.
like the whole thing is right. The Titans are bad, and the Titans are bad because the Federation like kind of let that happen. But hey, sometimes I guess you know it's like, hey, sometimes stuff like that is uh just happens. You cannot defend whatever the heck happens in Double Zeta and Unicorn because it's true.
Right. God. Like, please do not actually release Unicorn 2. Like, where do you even go after NT and Twilight Axis, right?
I haven't even seen Twilight Axis.
Like, anything involving the Phoenix just kind of makes things a little ridiculous. Man, what if we said there was a third Unicorn unit
I mean,
with someone's soul inside it, remotely controlling it from the afterlife? It's like, huh? And I know, wait,
that
stop!
is also true. Oh,
You can't have this on the same timeline as Hathaway.
I mean, it's just crazy. Like unintentionally, like there are technically four Universal Century timelines.
Yeah,
There's the obviously the baseline that goes up to everything up to victory into whatever the heck you want. Technically five you want to debate on which path will lead into turn A in G Reco.
right. Yeah,
Uh then you have the Unicorn timeline. Then you have the Thunderbolt timeline. And now you have the now we kind of have to dispute what the heck we do with Hathaway. Onwards.
no, no. I still think Hathaway into like I feel like Hathaway in the Crossman and the Victory and the ZechS and the Gaia gear is kind of perfect. As far as it only gets worse.
Yeah, but what's a Gaia gear?
Oh, Tomino's own take on what happens post Universal Century, where where the food conflict crisis and ZechS only gets worse. Earth and space are pretty much Earth's a wasteland, even more so. Some idiots try to clone Char again.
Hmm.
You know, Spaceoids try to clone Char. He ends up betraying them, joins like some rebels on Earth, and it's pretty much like Star Wars. It's just episode 4 with like mobile suits. It's pretty funny. But, you know, it's so far out in the timeline, they don't even call them. Nope, they don't even have mobile suits as a term anymore. Just man machines.
Yeah, I could
Yeah, I feel like that's just where things should be for Gundams. Like things just only keep getting worse.
really do be. You tried to fix this, it just can't work.
Yep. You know, new types are pretty much gone at that point. Like after we were out of new types, there was any bit of like acting force trying to, you know, attempt to fix things in the used team.
How do you fix that?
Right. Like you really can't.
It is, and Unicorn is really good. I do. It is so painful that Riddy is the way he is. Like, Jamie, that final episode is not as good as the others by a long margin,
Yeah.
but it's still just the. I still like the ending of it as a whole thing, but it's like, and just the whole point is like. So let me kind of like level it here. Is it weird to say that technically Unicorn is like saying that both, hey, Xeon was Xeon was right, but the Federation was also right. Of like, yeah, we can't give this to you. Of like Laplace's box
Right.
because it's like, yeah, man, Xeon's of Daikun was technically right. There are new types that a new being of new types would exist.
Yeah, you know, here's the secret part of the here's the secret line in the original constitution that says you guys are in fact sworn in deserve independence.
Yep.
That's right here in the fine print on the original pre-sharpied version.
It's just, but it's also like, I just don't think the original Laplace box accounted for the fascist regime to immediately pop up almost right after he
Right.
said that. Like, he's right. There probably are new types, and as the viewer, we know that is true, right? Like, Banagher, Amuro, Camille Judo really unlocks his abilities. Like, yeah, there are obviously new types within the series. They exist.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that that philosophy was then taken by literal fascists and ruined. It's ironically Zeon was right, as in Zeon Daikum's messaging was right, but
Yeah.
the Zeon as in the principality was wrong because they were not they were ran by a dude literally like referenced literally said like, man, you talk like Adolf Hitler. That's literally what they said.
Which is funny because like the more you think about Xeon, it's space Russia. Like what happens like like in the background of like pre 1 year war, it's pretty much just the fall of the Russian monarchy.
And it's
And
just
then
like,
some of it transitions into Nazi Germany afterwards. It's like, oh, okay.
and then it's like, so then
Uh,
like, it's like, okay, the war's over, cool, but you can't give it back to them. You can't still give them their rights back because like, unfortunately, Neo Zeon exists, and it's like you now have to deal with the fact that there are old heads still fighting this war when it's over.
like I feel like they lost the right for independence after Gato did his thing.
Yeah,
Which, to be fair, you can make an argument that was an Anaheim inside job.
also fair. I think the real dagger was the Neo Zeon war.
Right.
Like at that point, it's like, all right, dog, listen.
We gave you guys some chances. But like you people keep Xeoning.
It's like that first time, then it's like, okay, you know what? All right, we're done. We can probably take a break. What the fuck? Then all of a sudden, like just when you think it's perfectly fine, here comes Char Aznable, ready to drop a colony on Earth. It's like, are you
God,
serious? Which
we were done.
5 years later, pulling up with a thing, it's like, okay, maybe we can finally breathe and actually start getting rid of the closet box. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I think that's the hilarious thing of Zeta of Unicorn is that Unicorn is trying to basically say that Xeon, like, it's so crazy that like Unicorn basically is like coming in and retconning the fact that Xeon pretty much could have had like actual rights. Xeon and new types could have had rights in everything at any point in time. They one just didn't know about it. Two, uh Cyan Vis is a piece of shit. And three, they just kept on warring every chance they got.
Like, it only gets worse when you join all the side stories where it's like every 5 months a new Xeon Splinter Cell shows up and says, "All right, it's time to continue the war effort. Let's do this."
It's like, it's just
Like I
like,
think I would just be tired if I'm part of the Earth Federation after all these years. It'd be like, all right, why have we not blown you guys to hit the smithereens yet?
yeah, it's just
We
so
gotta make a Xeon illegal.
it's just so funny. And then to which is why it's like it makes Hathaway make less sense because it's like, oh, uh Minerva just gives back Side 3 to the Federation, so Xeon dies anyway. It's like, wait, what?
And then like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Or just like running a full purge of like refugees and everything, and kicking them back to space?
Like, now it just makes because now it's just like now it just makes Minerva just look so stupid. It's like, why did you do that?
See, it's kind of funny how like G-Quack's final episode, like the end of it, just speed ran the exact scenario you need to have happen in order to prevent everything else from happening. It's like, all right, we killed step one, we killed the zombies. Step two, we kick Char out of any position of power. Step three, we make him happy. We give him a relationship he wants, so he doesn't think about this. And step four, we let Sayla take over as a puppet leader, so the zombies are nowhere near the throne.
Which I don't know. Just like that, just could lead to another thing because technically that stupid Basque is still out there.
Well, I mean, what is Bass gonna do? All right, we saw the Titans budget. They had a one Psycho Gundam head
Uh,
and a rundown building in the middle of the desert.
which now makes it even funnier because it's like, man, it's so crazy. They like, yeah, man, we're gonna make a figure for Machu and Yan, and then we're gonna make one with Du Murasame. I'm like, what? G Corks was short, but like, really? Like, we're gonna give it to her? Our third figure in this line goes to the pilot that did nothing.
I mean, to be fair, the other guy the Hammurabi dude did even less. I literally forgot his name. I was thinking of it. I'm like,
Gates Kappa.
right, the guy who's in like one episode of Zeta Gundam and then bounced right before things got heated.
Yo, he was in 3 episodes, and they confirmed that he died off screen.
Man, he could have been the one person to escape one member of the main Titans group that escaped the Grips conflict. And like, no.
Yeah, no,
Oh no, he doesn't.
he dies. No, I think let me find this Gates Kappa thing on the wiki because I'm like I had to like double check it. But it's like, yeah, no, he apparently dies in the same fight, just off screen. Yeah, Gates Kappa Gundam wiki. Uh, season 4 was Guns Data Gundam Defined manga. Uh, oh no, hold on. So when they say Gates suffers some type of mental backlash before the Ghost Gear is ultimately destroyed. His fate remains unknown.
I think him dying may have been in one of the novels.
Probably the Zeta Gun Define manga.
Maybe. But yeah, no, maybe.
Huh? Hello, you there? Oh no, not this again. Oh god, OBS. Guys,
No.
what is going on? OBS just kind of like died for a second. I hope it's not that again.
No. Hopefully not.
All right. Like, I don't know if basically the whole point is like we don't know what happens to him. He just kind of goes away.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's just funny that it's like the only reason I can sue is because like I think just like the girls from G Quux were just so popular in terms of their designs They're just like, screw it. We'll get some sales off the lolly.
I mean, they should just release a Charlie figure instead.
I think they are. I think there is one somewhere. But like,
Because like we know the real main character G Quux was, right?
I mean, I don't know what they're doing, dog. They just selling anything for G Quux at this point. Like, I literally saw they're selling like Machu's like underwear. They just sit there saying like, "What are y'all doing?"
Okay, there was an HH figure arts figure for Charlie. All right.
But it's like, come on, guys.
Look, they have to recoup their money after killing Gynax.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Gynax. Officially put out of
You
his
just
misery.
you just know Anna was just like as happy as just finally signing the final form needed.
Like, finally, this nightmare is over.
Like, fetch me my good pen. Means with any merit to it, at least so far with the death of Gynax, Toonami has announced Gunbuster 3.
Huh?
At least, Diebuster with any Gunbuster 2. At least, Toonami isn't resurrecting another dead Gynax property for sequels.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen to Toonami anyway?
They'll make a new IGPX.
No, I mean, cause like they're part of Warner.
Yeah, that's right. Discovery got the TV channels from Warner, but then Warner keeps all the production stuff.
Yeah, it's like this awkward thing of like, what
So they're
happens?
splitting, but they're also but both of them still get joint custody of the kids.
Uh-huh. But it's like, what happened? But like, oh, dad is like still single, but mama has the connection to the. I'm trying to figure out what to say. Mama has like the connection to the kids. I'm blanking here. Oh man, yeah. Like dad is still single, but mom's trying to get another date, and she controls the access to the yeah,
The
like
kids are with the mother.
yeah, no, it's like, no, the kids are with the dad, but the mom, they're all under their insurance. That's what I mean.
All right, yeah.
So it's like, what
Which makes
happens
the
when they?
Netflix thing even weirder because, like, frankly, it'll be interesting to see where it shakes out in like 2027 when it's like, is Saddam still alive?
I don't know, because I'm like, I don't know how, like, I mean, the fact that they're still alive right now, despite having like multiple bombs of anime they've produced, is crazy.
Like, I think at this point, no one would care if they just like, all right, we're trying to move all our Toonami reruns into the afternoon again. We're bringing back Maguzi, and we're just not telling anyone.
I wish they just do that instead. I listen, dog. It's over here in my time zone. It's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock when like not when like Adult Swim comes on, and they've got like Futurama, King of the
At
Hill.
4?
Yes. And I'm just like, what are you
Dude,
doing?
dude, I haven't had TV in years. I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, it is dire. I'm like, what? What are you doing? Like, hello? That's like something like Comedy Central would have during that time. Like that's like a comedy thing. That's
Right.
an adult channel. Like why are you putting it on at 4 o'clock? The kids are barely getting out of school, and yeah, they're probably like all on Fortnite. But like even so, like what?
Right.
Like it is not like oh it's the weekend. No, it's weekdays. Look, I'm seeing King of the Hill, Futurama, Bob's Burgers, up till like
I mean, I
six
guess
to eight.
I mean, I guess they're going with like the like horrible end instead of like, the only people watching cable nowadays are a bunch of dudes in their 30s who have nothing better to do than to turn on the TV at 5 p.m.
Like man, it's like I'd rather you just bring back Magoozy and like show like Beyblade, uh, show like anime that's like kind of whatever. Like bring back a Gundam, bring back. It's like
Like,
dude,
I'm kind of glad like
like
Disney XD
Dragon
was,
Ball.
carrying the flag for so long.
What?
Disney XD.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that was kind of like holding the line for these shows in some
Hey,
way.
don't worry. They will all eventually be made once again when they're all fed to the AI.
uh,
God, Disney, why? Why did you do that, bro?
you were supposed to destroy the AI, not join it.
That's what it is. Like, man, it's like literally, it's like it is true. It's like, listen, if we ain't making money off of it, then don't touch it. But it's like, and it's so crazy
Yeah.
because like then it's like the whole thing just made no sense to me. It's like, yeah, man, we're gonna give Sora AI $1 billion to develop, and it's like, wait, but what are you getting out of this deal?
Unfortunately, we know what they are getting out of this deal.
What?
So apparently they're working on a new thing using Sora AI inside Disney Plus. You can now generate your own content just infinite content at your fingertips. Once you finish watching your favorite Disney show, you can now use Sora AI features to generate more episodes of that show. I kid you not, it's the worst case scenario.
And I can't fathom it. I'm like,
They're even planning a sharing feature where now you can also share your AI creations of our Disney slop to other people and watch their generated slop as well.
listen, man, it's like, I know we like to call Walt Disney an evil man, which he probably was, without doubt. But I think even he would be disgusted at this shit.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing? Like, who cares? So what? We're losing money every waking day. So what? We are in a AI bubble confirmed by the literal people who make the AI, saying that this could go down at any point and destroy the entire world's ecosystem at one moment. But if it was, but it's like,
Well, it'll make money at one point 20 years from now after everyone else has lost their job.
and the ecosystem is literally destroyed because you have drained up a bunch of clean water.
Yep.
But we made money finally. That's that's what got me pissed off. Like that's why I still say the AI Kidani, the AI was right. Like you, like niggas like you are the problem. People like you are the problem with what's going on with the current state of the world. I'm sorry.
I mean, at this point, Kidani admitted they used ChatGPT to come up with the rest of the Divine seasons after the first one. I wouldn't be surprised. All right. So after this season, where we got, what if we? All right. Now do the exact same thing you told me you did, but add twice the amount of people. Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. What's next? Take all the people and make a tournament. Okay. And do that first thing again. Again. All right.
What you? I don't
Like
have any
it had to
words.
have been the simplest process ever in the writing room for Divines. They may have to have spent like maybe like a day max coming up with ideas.
But at least those ideas were made by humans, right? They had to be made by humans, right?
Whatever you tell, what you want to tell yourself.
Ah, well, whatever. So you want to talk about the other? My week is pretty much done. Uh,
All right.
I played more Trails of Daybreak 2, but I'm not gonna talk about it until uh probably get ZRG back on for another episode.
Mm.
Uh, so that's pretty much my week. And we're gonna talk about the Game Awards later. So you wanna discuss the So did you watch it all of the TCG Buzz video?
Oh shoot, I did not.
You did not. What do you mean you did not?
Dude, I've been busy. All right.
You don't have a job. What do you mean you've been busy? That was
What
mean.
part of
I'm
remodeling
sorry.
my
That was
house did you
mean.
forget
I'm
about?
sorry. That
God.
was so mean. I'm sorry. I said that was just.
Look, all right. I am so jobless. The owner of my job is probably gonna call me back in like a week. Oh man, I forgot the best. I forgot about the best part of it. Learning about that. All right. So, proving that garbage regional manager I kept talking about.
Uh huh.
Now they open up the new store and like he's working at that new store alongside the owner of like both stores. The owner is finally realizing how terrible the regional manager is. Despite me spending the better part of a year telling him how terrible he's been. It was oh shoot. Hold on.
Wait, he wasn't lying.
Right. Like it's like if he's calling me back, if he calls me back at some point, it's like, uh-huh. No.
You're just gonna look like that I show speed meme, just like I'm just like just looking in affirmation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like I have like at most I'll show up for like maybe like 2 weeks to try to knock things down a little bit and be like, all right, here's how you guys do things. Remember? And then when it's gonna vanish again.
It's
Like
like I'll
you only get trial periods from now on.
like, like all right, I'll be here, but I'm putting my 2 weeks immediately.
Right.
Like I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let you know right now.
I'm only here to clean your shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like 400 items in the backlog for weeks now? Like, how? I mean, I know how. It's like, it's pathetic.
It's how, but also dang, no, just
Right.
sorry all around.
Like, at worst, it hit 100 max when I was working there. Yeah, I'll skim the video while we're talking.
Oh, them pulling up lethal formation at the tail end of the video only to immediately fall apart. So
Lethal formation.
yeah. The yeah, Secret Sword lethal formation. The thing it is $10. Yeah, the buddy fight. I mean the Vanguard version of lethal formation.
Huh.
Like you could look at the version on
Oh, I see now. The one with the giant wall of text. Yeah.
yeah, it is funny. But I think what made me laugh the most is how they looked at Nice One and then they got upset because like, oh, pay a gauge. And it's like, what the fuck is gauge? And then I had to laugh because I'm like, are they gonna address it? And they didn't address it. I'm like, they forgot about the crest.
Of course they did.
It's so funny because like, they forgot about the crest for because they started off on Dragonite, which I will give them this. They were right on a few elements, truly, because like you didn't need all that on the card. The only reason it's on there is because the only reason that was on there was because it has been years since Buddy Fight has been around, like 5 years. They're probably like, well, people don't know what the heck Buddy Fight rules are. Let's just reset everything.
Right.
But I agree. It's like you didn't need all that. Like that could have gone on the crest. Like draw a card and then like you are now officially on like draw a card and place the crest in the buddy monster into your zone. Like
I will just give props to this set in general for being like, sorry, you are playing a different card game now. Your opponent is having to learn another card game now. Everyone here is learning another card game.
so I mean the question is like, is it at what point is like, I guess the question is like, at what point is like too much flavor a thing? It's like you just over seasoned the chicken. Because I completely understand what they mean. It's like yeah, man, you done put a like yeah, you done made a way to make Buddy Fight away and to put into Vanguard. But could you just not have just done the most basic thing and just adapted Buddy Fight cards to be in Vanguard? Or maybe like
No, no, you're gonna enjoy the turducken of card games. Like there's only way to put it. This is a turducken set.
the turducken.
We are stuffing a whole other bird inside your first bird. Where does the turkey end and where does the duck begin? We're not telling you.
All you know is there's uh
Like they need to do this with. They just need to do this with other card games.
oh
Like give us a Victory Spark set. No, Luck and Logic. Yep, do Luck and Logic.
that would kill the game.
Sorry,
Sir,
no, you're playing Luck and Logic inside of Vanguard. Deal with it.
like that was already a disaster as its own game. Why would you want to do that with a different game?
chaos. Like, sorry, like once when the floodgates of we're making you play a card game inside a card game, you may as well just keep adding more card games to it. You can become Gate Roller, what Gate Roller pretended it wanted to be.
I don't know if we should do all that. Like, I would say like I disagree with their feel. I understand their feelings, but I disagree that like the set is bad. I do agree like some design ideas are there. Like, why the heck is like Magic World not on like every card? Why is it working on the just trust me, bro theory? I noticed that. I noticed that, and I'm like, wait a second, that actually isn't on the card. They really are like it's. But if it was that, it's like just trust me. It's like, what is Magic World? You don't say what's on Magic World on the card anywhere outside of the flag at the corner, and you're making the assumption that the player knows exactly what that means.
Yes, just look at the borders. Oh, yeah, so blue is the color of magic. I learned this from playing Magic the Gathering.
Here's the problem: if we do a set two and there's like dual world cards in there, what the hell is that going to do?
I mean, I hope there's a set too.
You
Like, I
know,
really hope there's a set too for this nonsense.
it, I really do understand that. Yeah, they were like for like a while ago, but it's like it's so funny when they're like I wouldn't buy a set, and like I understand you're right. If it weren't for the fact that three of the decks in here are probably some of the strongest decks in the meta right now, like I think Jagdknife has fallen off, but like Dragon Ein, One Texas, and
You
Katana
know,
is like one of the best decks in the game defensively.
I will say skimming the comments of this video are kind of funny. Just for all the old Buddy fans going, they defaced our product! This is sacrilege! Damn you, Bushy Road! It's like, alright, people. Buddy Fight fans, like, you guys are great, your game looks great. I don't know about the fan base, you know, the game was fun. Man, Buddy Fight fans just gotta learn to take it just a little bit. Just take on the cheek a little bit. It's a funny idea for a set.
They're
I'm aware. I know their game died.
they didn't take it. They didn't take it on the cheek. They got shot. It died on the hospital bed. Like I don't think telling them to take it on the cheek is crazy. They got stabbed by a samurai sword before getting
Well,
COVID.
well, they're still alive, all right, and there's no reason to complain about the same samurai sword getting put into a museum, all right.
You're the one that stabbed them?
Look, sure, the people who stabbed them also put Muramasa up on display after and made millions off of the exhibit, but you gotta chill, all right. Sorry, you're not making any money off of getting stabbed by Muramasa, but hey, at least everyone else gets to appreciate it. Man, that sounds so mean. Hold on. Let me roll that back a little bit.
Too late. It's already a clippable segment. Like I will give them something. Like obviously, like these two have not been as connected to Vanguard as we are. We are insane
Right.
maniacs. So obviously, like some things just fly by and the context and everything, and like yeah, you're going to forget some things. This is more just like kind of like a light jab session of like
Right.
like no hate against y'all, like y'all been doing this for a while, like we ain't hating, it's just
It's funny.
some just some some jab work, nothing like that. uh I mean, I will say, like, I will give you one thing, for the record, Jacob, set 2 of V was not the worst set in that game. I will tell you that right now. It was actually set 10.
I think it was 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were thinking the Luardening, right?
Yes, the warning. Set 10 is the worst set in not just in V, probably all of Card Vanguard. Like, set was disastrous. Like,
Like, I feel like the funniest part about that set, that arguably speaking, it was a moneymaker of a set
yes,
for about like 2 days.
it was a moneymaker set for 2 days. Then everybody realized, oh, this is a tier 0 format. Oh, this is the
And then
strongest
Bushy
deck of all Vanguard.
and then Bushy did the worst thing he possibly could and fixed the tier 0 format. I feel like that's the grand irony of the entire situation. You fixed a format in a timely manner, and it damn near killed your game.
Like the canon event of
Like, imagine like going, wait, we were just supposed to let it rock like Konami did Tears.
like it's so president, because like in a way it's like, yeah, no, they did the right, like that's kind of the irony. Yeah, Bushiroad did the right thing for once, and it bit them so bad it almost killed the game, and now we're here. Like, we can't get out. We had it the same
Not
thing again, and we had to literally like carve Bob Saga up like a turkey slowly to even fix it. Like, ain't that some bitch?
maybe that's why nothing good ever happens to Vanguard anymore.
It's just
Like Lure just put a curse on the game. Man, we really did survive Chaos Breaker Dragon, didn't we? Yeah, we survived Keys too. Yep. We are not surviving Luard. It's like the one thing Bushiro cannot take.
yeah. I kind of agree that, yeah, late stage buddy fight is a experience.
It's late stage Bay Fight is probably it's probably like one of the funnest clown roll formats in any card game.
Yeah, but it also is like, this game is not real, dog. It's like,
What
what?
do you mean every single deck has a way to one turn kill from 15 directions?
And if they don't die, and it's only because and they don't die lost rolls. For every
It's
card has
it's Rocket Tag, the card game.
like, it's like that's kind of the real tragedy of this whole thing. It's like, buddy fight is probably one of the coolest games ever designed, but it also at the same time, after the X anime dropped, it was like crack. It's like everything went on sugar and crack, and it's like, okay.
You're either with us or you're not.
And the answer was no.
Like, I still love the rollings and Q&A section for the time stop deck. And it's just Bushiroad going, no, time is stopped. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on.
No, time is stopped.
It's like, have you seen part 3?
It's like, do you not get it?
Time is stopped. What more do you need to know?
It is so funny. Every time I read Eternity Ring or any Thor, my organs fail. it it is. Buddy Fight is so fun. But man, I think also like another thing I could say is I think the only reason they probably also didn't do a buddy fight reboot like V was because of how, you know.
Right. Yeah, there's the page. It is just a whole lot of blah 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 blah. Does this happen while time is frozen? It has to be like the funniest thing to think about in a trading card game. It's like, all right, how do we roll quantum mechanics? It's like,
Yeah.
no, due to the card's eternal eon, the fighter whose time is stopped cannot perform the casting declaration for cards. Cool.
It's like we meant it. It's like time is
Look, the fighter whose
stopped. Time is stopped. You sit there and wait.
You are taking this on the chin. Like, sorry, things only work if you were able to plant the activation before time was frozen, and then react, and then time resumes. Like, huh? Okay. This has to be the funniest way to put spell speed 4 in a card game. Like, finally, spell speed 5, time stop.
Spell speed 4, but with soul and sauce.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that kind of just describes Buddy Fight, they see Buddy Fight in general. What if Yu-Gi-Oh, but with sauce?
Yeah, so we just bring it up because like it's a very like interesting like thought process of somebody, you know, us who are very positive on the buddy fight set, seeing more of a negative like breakdown. It was pretty interesting to say, and it's like, you know, there are some things that were missing, and you know, again, no hate to you guys, just, you know, very much just like,
Yeah,
you know,
the sad kid definitely use a bit more reminder text where it needed to be.
or rather change where text is. But yes, there
Right.
definitely could have needed another pass of like cleanup.
Then again, I don't know if these cards can use any more text and survive.
I mean, you could just cut out the, like, you could again like put it on the freaking crest at very least. So like It's like you like, hey, listen, we stand up. You stand up. You raise the flag. Then you put this and the. Then you like say like you immediately like if you go first like you immediately ride. Oh, this you put this
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's very weird. It's like I feel like they could have done another pass on like how this thing works. I agree.
I mean, they were trying to do the they were trying to do the near impossible, right? Like, I feel like you don't really get these. We put a card game in another card game experiments often.
I mean, I guess this is also one of the reasons why they don't.
It is pretty unproven ground, huh?
Yep.
Which just leads to the credence that Bushrow's card design team only ever like wakes up when it's time for a crossover.
Yep. That's the other big thing. It's like when you actually think of the mechanics, it's like, oh man, this is really cool. I wish this was in the main game.
Every single crossover.
You know what? I think that's probably it. It's like the buddy fight set represents the best and worst of modern Vanguard.
Like, I feel like we first saw it during like the Shaman King set. It's like, man, this is a really cool design stuff. Like at the very start of D, and it's like, only it was in Shaman King.
Like you could have been like, oh, Shaman King, or like now you like recreate it in Vanguard like a shaman archetype. Like that's what you could have done with some of these like mechanics. Like just make like a shaman archetype or something.
Monster Strike is a literal gotcha game.
Like
You're
yeah,
just doing gotcha pulls while you're playing a card game.
yeah. Like Vanguard has like it's confirmed that Cray has like internet. You could make it like a probably like some sort of like weird like maybe not a lyrical monster to maybe like a secret maybe like
Right.
I mean I don't know how you could have done it. It was like you could have had like a deck where it's like you print uh like cards in the game which is like you know which you are Keter Sanctuary which you got kind of like a game in there or like the name of a game
Something.
and then like all right it's like you can put these you can play these but you also like put these in the month and like have like the gray zero be like yeah you can gray zero to crest was like you know when you flip this over put a crest into the order zone.
Musha King's like are doing rock, paper, scissors now. Don't worry about it.
Very much but like Mushi King is just also Stoicheia so it's like that's like
Right.
fun.
Fair. I still say Braven's kind of funny. It's like, all right, we're putting every single OG Vanguard mechanic into like one deck. Don't worry about it. Like the only cook for crossovers. Monster Strike 2 is like, all right, here do you guys like the first gotcha game set. So we're adding rate up banners and pity.
Like that like, again that could go in like that could go in like the off season sets right it's like oh and
Right. Like, why do you only cook for things that aren't Vanguard? This can't keep happening.
exactly
I
like
mean, it's going to
again
keep happening.
I'll I think like I think I'll record my video about Bushiroad in 2025 like tomorrow when I wake up. So it's like, oh yeah, here's what's really going on with this year. Because man, I got a lot to say. I think that's speaking of things to say. I think that's all I can say on this topic.
Oh shoot, I didn't even realize how many different banner cards there were. Holy cow.
Yep, and we still
It's like,
and that's including. Isn't I'm assuming it's including like the stuff from
that one, yeah.
yeah set one, then set two, and then the patch for
And that's a cool way to do build arounds, though, right? It's like, all right, we're gonna do something fun here. Here's a bunch of different things to benefit certain segments of cards to unify all these archetypes together, all these like desperate cards together. Go nuts. Like, man.
All right. So, I think it's time we head on to the news.
Anul.
Where is? Yep. All right. Flip up and into. Let me get the. Because we have some actual interesting things to kind of talk about.
Yep.
All right. So we'll go into the article window. All right. So first up, okay, I did press it, right? I did press it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. That was. Yeah, my setup is freezing.
Ugh.
I think I opened like one push been open up just yet, so I'm just kind of getting closed up. It's just the tragedy of having a computer that is not working, because the computer that needs an upgrade but can never be upgraded because everything costs money.
Yep.
All right, so first off on the list,
Like
at least.
I've been trying to use some like work connections to like try to find a deal on RAM. It's like, guys, you found like 64 gigabytes of RAM. Set it aside. That stuff's like a bar of gold right now.
Yep. All right, so at least first thing on the news, Magic the Gathering Worlds happened. Seth Manfield won with the is it I believe once again.
I hate that. Is it still back? We banned Vivi. They banned Vivi.
Yeah, but
And
Grand,
they just released Better Is It?
yeah, they got rid
Good.
of it. It is very much a question. Like, man, imagine the strongest. It basically is just a gigantic control deck.
It's like, what do you mean you put in 2-cost scalable removal that also exiles? In a red.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I'm using that card in my like 5-color shrine deck. Don't get me wrong. I'm abusing the hell out of those support cards in an ethical way.
Ethical way, she says.
Look, you have to see how shrines play. It's a really funny deck. So we're doing playing temple. That it? Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm just gonna draw 5, search 4 lands, and create a bunch of monks in like one turn. Don't worry about it. It's a very slow deck that then goes crazy like once before the opponent even notices. You're just playing enchantments and removal. I haven't played a single creature in like 5 days.
Dang,
And I'm just sailing through ranked right now without playing a single creature.
no Grand.
No Grand required.
All right. Congratulations. You know what we do. Always like try and like represent like world champions. I feel like we missed like a few over the rest of the year. We'll try to do better next year. We promise.
It's really hard to keep track.
Yeah. Next, Yu-Gi-Oh time. They announced Rarity Collection 5, and in it
Wow.
they will have special variants, alt arts of certain cards, kind of like the Japanese. I forget what they are. Sort of, for example, they have Trishula with the yes, Carla Designator with the no, IP Masquerade with her alt art like zoomed in with the don't remember what that says, but like, a bunch of things. Kit, Double A Zeus, Compulse. Like that is what they are currently saying that right now is like the first main seller. Kind of like more details of special variant art cards, super rare, always ultra starlight, always super, ultra rare, 1 in 6 chance to be ultimate collectors, and secret rares are 1 chance to be platinum or starlight.
When are we getting those full arts they promised?
That's a set later in the year, I believe. I think earlier this year, early next year.
All right.
So that's the thing. Also, news for Yu-Gi-Oh! Uh, January 1st, 2026, OCG list is coming soon.
Soon.
That
I'm gonna be optimistic and say max to 1, all the Molcharmies to 4 copies.
before.
Only cards you're allowed to have 4 copies.
Okay, moving on. New Duel Masters anime. Duel Masters Lost, according to translation, is the Son of Oblivion. Starts February 6th every Friday on the Duel Masters YouTube channel.
I wonder if people have been like fan translating these.
I don't know. But here we go. Duel Masters getting another anime weekly this time. Assumedly. So Bushy, better this next season better be fire.
Yep. Like, I mean, it seems we're getting like at least maybe like I'm assuming 2 seasons for Divines.
I'm gonna about to say probably 3.
I mean, it makes sense in my opinion, right? It's like, all right, we can't do all this crazy stuff with this alternate world in like one 12 episode block.
Yeah. Uh,
I mean, if they do it, then it means I don't even want to know what happened behind the scenes.
yeah, I don't know what to say. Just know that my broadcast gonna be insane. Anyway,
Oh yeah, the spoiler cast for next season is going to be hilarious.
uh speaking speaking hilarious, Kabuto costs money. The Pokemon game card Kabuto has been basically being bought out because of one particular dude who wants to collect every Kabuto in the world from the
Well,
first
this
edition.
price spike is just them waging war against the Kabuto King.
I don't know what's going on, but it's still funny.
Well, I mean, like basically, the Kabuto King finally made his grand appearance. Mentioned he's trying to collect every single person in Kabuto, and apparently he's been so annoying. People are getting so annoyed by him in his journey. They've been trying to sabotage the guy, including this price spike, and also a guy just burning a first edition Kabuto
That's
out of spite, just to prevent him from having every single Kabuto.
that's some Kaiba. You will never have all the blue eyes white dragons.
Right. Which is when this guy is the Kaiba trying to collect all of them. This is like Grandpa Mudo. It's like, yeah, so I'm burning my blue eyes.
Just a funny story because like this is so stupid. All
And
right,
it's a pretty good bit for a gimmick account. Like this, like out of every gimmick account, God, I think Kabuto King's kind of inoffensive.
uh, speaking of inoffensive, aka not, Cyberpunk 20 is announced at TCG from both 2077 and H runners. It's physical only and it's being crafted with Weird Code Games. Which now let's actually kind of look at them a little bit. Yeah, it's their first project.
Well, all right.
And they have a discussion with IGN, which you read later. You can also sign up for the newsletter, and they'll send you a free Lucy card when the Kickstarter happens. Let us look at the sites. You can sign up. This is what the Lucy card kind of looks like so far. That's what I assume the back kind of looks like. It's coming to Kickstarter. So I have signed up. You can also join the Discord and whatnot. So I am
All right.
interested
So
to
my
see.
question is it going to be a Gwent like, or is it going to be an actual card game?
Who knows? Like, there's not much data.
No, we just
Yes.
have like one vanilla card.
Yep. Also, today I learned that Lucy has an actual full name,
Same.
like Lucina Kushinada. Like what? Lucina? That's your name?
Why not? Like, it feels like the weirdest name to expand on, right? No one goes like Lucy and it's like, all right, what's your full name?
Yeah, it's like no one cares about your full name. We know you as Lucy, the hot waifu that is also in Guilty Gear. We don't need to actually know anything else from that.
Like Lucy's not a Bob name where people are like, all right, it's probably Robert.
Yeah, it's like what? Like even if Lucy is like you could go with like Lucille.
Right.
Like Lucy, nah, you
Lu-
just tack the nah on. Like you want to be extra, you want to call her Lucina, but you didn't want to actually like use the same wording because you got afraid of Nintendo.
it's extra for no reason.
Again, it is Cyberpunk, so
Yeah, it's kind of on brand, huh?
yep. Uh,
Yeah, they won the flavor battle.
all right. Next piece of news. Why is there a Gundam card game update on product supply for GDO2, Starter 5, and Starter 6? Pretty basically, they announced last time that Dual Impact Iron Bloom Clan Unity would get reprints. They've announced that North America will get them in December, which is now, which I have seen. Europe will get it between December and January. Stay with Oceania, and then Latin America gets theirs in January. And they have also said that they have increased production volume for Set 3, Starter 7, Starter 8. And they are also planning future reprints for Starters 1 through 4.
Well, it begins.
Yep. Now people can finally play the Gundam game.
Like, I was predicting Set 4. Clearly, the game's doing better than I thought it was doing. If they're doing it Set 3.
Yeah. I think it's like, yeah, no, very much they were like, okay, yeah, no, this game's actually like the real deal. We can up the product now.
We have an established card game again. Let's do it.
So that is good to hear. Also, update on Set 3. Set 3. With the reveal of the box art of GDO3, which got revealed, we are given a confirmation that 0080 Warren Pocket is going to be released, as the Comfer is a presumed LR in the set. And the Comfer is a suit specifically introduced in War in the Pocket. Now, granted, this news kind of came around like, oh, 0080 is in was like actually in there because it was like announced with the Thai Bandai card games. I just don't think anyone really reported on it. But now we have full confirmation that yeah, it's in the set. And there's undeniable proof now. Also, another Freedom Gundam.
Yep.
However, this one is the final battle Freedom, which because it's the Freedom with the one arm missing and the glow. So this pretty much also confirms that the Providence has to be in here.
Has to be in here.
I should probably build the Providence. It's kind of sitting there. Yep. Providence Gundam is also probably confirmed. The Comfer is confirmed, meaning the Alex is probably confirmed.
I mean, you can't have the Comfer without the Alex.
Yep. Which means also like Bernie Zaku is probably confirmed. So that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And lastly, our regular bit of news for normal TCGs is the Grand Archive has released a statement regarding UR Regalia short print in the Phantom Monarchs, which was the recent set. To the Grand Archive TCG community, their site announced the Phantom Archives has been a tremendous success. With the debut of Curio Foils and the Looking Glass sites, fans have shared that opening the set delivered one of the most enjoyable pack opening experiences in Grand Archive history. That being said, PTM didn't come without issues, one of which we would like to address in this post. We want to acknowledge that an issue emerged with the production, the low print one of UR Regalia cards. In particular, Lost Providence has become largely inaccessible due to its broad utility across decks. Our original intention was to keep the UR Regalia short print ratio similar to DTR. However, due to an improper printing plate configuration, UR Regalia cards were short printed more than intended. We learned from that this ratio is extremely sensitive to adjustment, and we take full responsibility for the impact that this had on accessibility. Although not originally planned for Radiant Origins, we have decided to include Lost Providence in the upcoming set. It will appear in the reprint slot alongside the already planned Grand Crusader Spring and Crypt Silver Grail reprints. While we're at it, we would like to address the inaccessibility of the Looking Glass and DTR by adding it to the same slot. Please note, these reprints will not be full art like the versions found in first edition of DTR and PTM. These reprints will feature different artwork from the originals. These reprints will be added to the end of the set for numbering purposes. These reprints will be exclusive to the first edition of Radiant Origins and will not appear in future editions of it. The UR reprint pull rate in RD01E has been increased to offset the dilution caused by the larger pool of UR reprints. We will correct the print run of Lost Providence and other UR regalia in the eventual PTM Alter Edition, ensuring alignment with our original intention. Radiant Origins is a capstone set with a configuration very different from standard and expansion sets. It represents a unique moment in Grand Archive's journey, and we are excited to share more details soon. To learn about Radiant Origins, they will host a live stream on December 27th on their YouTube channel, and they'll announce product on at 8 p.m. that time. So they've announced this card is getting immediately reprinted because everybody kind of wants it, and it got messed up in the printer. It's in the next set along with other big cards that people also want.
That's good. It's just kind of funny to see like short print in like an article for a card game. It's like, oh, that's
That is the criticism. Like they confirmed, these are shorter prints, which is like
oh, we intentionally short printed this card. We did a little too much. Oopsie.
So we're gonna put it. Yeah, that's a little awkward. Like, why did you do that? Like acknowledging that you did short print something and saying but we're going to fix it is cool, but it's like that feels kind of bad. It's like, so you will just short print a card in a deck in a card, and you just expected, one, how badly the mess up would be, and two, how much like people wanted this particular card.
Weeps of the Shore, more like Comani of Canada, am I right?
No.
I know.
But hey, they at least said, hey, we're gonna fix that immediately into the next set. Print rate will be higher, and we'll let you know more in about 2 weeks. I think just the communication is really good, and it's like, hey, this is
Yeah.
what we want to do. Which, Grand Archive's biggest problem is that it is very expensive to get into in terms of like building a complete competitive deck. Also, there's ideas like the proxy vault they have, which is like, we'll let you proxy and your locals will turn proxies and whatnot, but
Right.
actually like having a deck to compete.
It's a collector first game, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think if they could increase to like be able to like, we can afford to get another printer, because what I understand, they only have like one printer.
Yeah, that would definitely fix things.
Speaking of fixed, here we go. It's time to talk about the Game Awards.
Crazy transition.
All right, so Claire Expedition 33 sweeps the Game Awards, which has the whole winners list. It pretty much beat everybody and surpassed Last was Part 2 to become the most decorated game in the awards history. And here's the whole article. Overall, like, Expedition 30, let's preface this by saying Expedition 33 being Game of the Year is a good thing because it represents a lot of positives it represents a lot of good things in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
Like, do not let Zeta kind of being salty over 33 winning a whole bunch of awards, or people online try and deter that from anything. whether it
Look,
be that they're
I'm just
upset that.
saying.
Now, hold on, let me finish. Whether that be because, uh, people who are upset that, like, people who are, arguably rightfully upset that, like, man, there's a whole bunch of other JRPGs that are really good too, but never got this much recognition, or or the casual, the obvious ball and gun gamers upset that Arc Raiders didn't win Game of the Year, despite the fact that that game is a piece of shit. It shouldn't even won any award in general, in my opinion. The fact that it won an award at all is painful because of, like, I will say, yeah, you get points knocked off for having AI voice acting in your game, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I can't give you points off of that. So anyway, continue what you were gonna say.
I'm just saying, before we continue on, I personally think there should just be a hard cap on nominations for any one title. All right.
Listen, the only reason I got as many nominations is because, like, two of those came from them technically being an indie studio.
Sure. I'm just saying, like, there should be like no more than 3 nominations for any one title.
I disagree.
It's
If you the best, you gotta thing. Like, here's the thing, right? I trust me, because, like, the whole thing is not. Like, keep in mind, the whole thing is like 10% of the votes count with the actual, like, public, right? And all 90% of votes go to the judge panel. Not to mention,
uh-huh.
Alana Pierce did her video, and she had, and take this with a grain of salt, but she had said, like, when she was voting on the awards panel, on the awards thing, or rather, like, for nominees, the whole thing was like, write a list of 5 games that were in there. Like, just your top 5 games for this thing and put it in there, and they just kind of pulled it all together. So if a lot of people like played Clear Obscure or reviewed it or whatever, like, it's going to be in that list. Now, how tragic is it that it kind of realizes that so many more people played Avowed stinky game than
No.
Trails in Sky First Chapter? Yeah, that reveals a lot and it hurts because it should be on that best role playing game list.
Yeah, that's a crazy snub.
The fact that 100 Line didn't make it on best sim or strategy game too, but I get it. It's like, obviously the whole fracture between the Game Awards and the actual people who play video games more than just the big AAA things are that, like, there are a lot of really good games out there. Obviously, some things are going to get snubbed, but some things are also like, I feel like this should have also been on here.
Right. But like, I still maintain there has to be like a cap on nominations, despite all of what you just said.
All right,
That's how the
fine.
process goes.
Agree
I'm
to
like,
disagree there.
well, we don't need, because like the problem being though, right? Like fundamentally, like if a game gets nominated for game of the year, right? Any other category it's in, you almost assuredly know what's about to take it.
I mean, that is fair, but I'm
It's a
not.
little egregious in this case too, because it also like it's like cool every other category. Here comes someone from the same batch of people in the audience going up for a speech.
This is, like, upsetting. It's like, you
Like,
just,
oh,
like, dog, I saw you 5 minutes ago.
right.
All y'all got the same fit on. Like, this is getting annoying.
You did not all have to come in wearing a beret. I'm sorry.
A beret and the striped shirt and everything's like, guys, It's like y'all, like that's messed up because like it's almost like y'all knew y'all were gonna win everything. You just want to be extra.
So we're just gonna embrace the stereotype right now.
Like it's funny, but also come on, y'all.
They were one big get away from me just groaning.
All right, so shall we get to reading these?
I mean, the best part was Kojima's reaction, which I will talk about later. That was hilarious.
Uh, so game of the year went to Expedition 33 over Death Stranding 2. Diddy, I mean, I mean, I mean Donkey Kong. Oh no, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Uh, yeah, I think we all
Okay, guess
kind of.
who's game to us now? Kojima looked so mad in the audience. Like like when it zoomed in on him.
I mean, I could feel that if I put in like a whole lot of work onto a game production, everything is like I ain't get a single award. Because I think pretty much
It's
like
like
Death Stranding 2 got snubbed.
it's like, man, I can't believe Jeff Keighley finally chose Miss Piggy over me.
Yeah, that was freaky. What the heck was going on there? Like
Look,
Jeff.
I don't blame Jeff.
I blame Jeff because immediately on my timeline I just saw Miss Piggy BBW.
What?
I blame Chris Rolfart, okay?
Look, I'm just saying the Muppets. They need to bring. They just need to forget everything else. Just have the Muppets announce every Game Awards announcement from now on. Just have a different Muppet for each category.
Also, you know, while we were kind of getting a little thing else, sir, I'll talk about game at that point. Like best game direction, three Expedition 33 beat Death Stranding, Yote, Hades 2, and Split Fiction. I don't think Joseph Ferris is even there either. Like Joseph Ferris, the Hazelight Studios producer, like bro wasn't even there either. I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
I think everybody was like, I think Kojima was there because like, oh, maybe I'll get something. But like everybody else is like, I know Team Cherry was like, we're not traveling over there just to get nothing.
Yeah, no, I think like Kojima really was like, man, you know what? Yeah, I'm getting something right.
Yeah, at least like but he didn't get on stage or anything like dang. He was like, something got go right here. Like, nope.
I mean, it's like you lay Andrew Schultz on stage and not Kojima. God damn. Well, that's gotta sting.
Yeah, like, like Andrew Schultz got on, but not Estelle Bright. You like
I
Andrew.
still can't believe that movie's real.
I I oh god.
I mean, it looks so bad it's good potentially.
Yeah. I mean, I was just shocked because when they announced that, oh yeah, Julie is in the movie, it's like, wait, what?
And once I saw 50 Cent as Balrog, I'm like, okay, we're just taking the piss now.
No, no, I saw that and I'm like, what the? I saw his hair. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Like it's like we're doing a big budget version of the first Street Fighter movie. It's like, oh no.
I saw that brother's hair. I'm like, what is that, bro? That looked drawn on.
Like, what do you mean you're doing the exact same cheesy movie from back then, only with a bigger budget? Shoot, I'm watching it day one. Forget it.
Oh, I can't wait for the double toast review.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Uh, best best narrative Expedition 33 over Death Stranding 2, Yote, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F. Best art direction 33 over Death Stranding, Yote, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. Yeah. Best score music Expedition 33 over Hollow Knight Silksong, Hades 2, Yote, and Death Stranding 2. You know, I completely understand it, bro. Like how
Now
I
do you see my problem here?
how no, I
Now do you see my
understand.
problem?
I understand what Mr. Kodaka, when Kojima was upset. He's like, dog, what do you mean I don't get best stage direction, best narrative, art direction, or score and music?
Dude, this just looks like a combo in a fighting game.
33,
Like that's
33, 33, 33.
Kojima's getting wall comboed here by Expedition 33.
Oh no, we gotta break it a combo. Best audio design wins by Battlefield 6 over Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Yote, and Silent Hill F.
Well, they had to make it. They had to, hide a balance, prevent balance patch from nerf Expedition 33. So they just tagged in Battlefield 6 as an assist to keep the combo going. Like this was there just to prevent a full double-digit award show for Expedition 33. Let's be honest,
That probably just a stick it to Call of Duty.
right? Do that Kojima and prevent the double-digit.
Best performance Jennifer English, Expedition 33 over Ben Starr and Charlie Cox from Expedition 33, Erika Ishii from Ghost of Yote, Troy Baker from Indiana Jones' The Great Circle, and Konatsu Kato from Silent Hill F. I'll be completely
Okay,
honest here. I'm surprised they even remembered that Konatsu Kato existed, because I'm genuinely, when I say this, I mean no disrespect. The only reason I think she's even on here is because she streamed the game herself and got viral.
right.
Otherwise, I don't think Silent Hill F was on here.
Like I know it's for best performance, right? I get it. It's not for the game itself. But also seeing Expedition 33 three times in one category.
This is this Jennifer English is great. Ben
I
Starr
get it.
is great. Why is
They all did
Charlie
great.
Cox here? Like, come on, dog. Like, that's just cheating. That's like having prime having LeBron, D Wade, and Chris Bosh together against uh three good college students from like colleges that have never played together a day in their life, and it's like, yeah, you gotta beat them. Like, what are we doing here?
Right.
uh Innovation and accessibility, Doom the Dark Ages wins over Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, FC 26, and South of Midnight. Okay.
Yeah, like I didn't play the new Doom games. What do you want me to tell you?
Games for Impact, South of Midnight wins over Wonderstop, Lost Records, Bloomin' Rage, Despolette, and Kasumi.
I've never heard of any of these games.
South of Midnight is a game I was interested in. I just never got to play it. Uh, Best ongoing, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and Marvel Rivals all lost to No Man's Sky.
I mean, deserved, but also I don't know how I feel about this category.
I feel like Marvel Rivals was pretty good. I feel like they're answering a lot of like things there. Just don't know why.
Yeah, but No Man's Sky dropped another like 3 or like 4 expansions this year for free.
Best community support. Baldur's Gate 3 won over Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. I
Huh.
feel like these should have switched. Maybe? I
Yeah,
don't know.
I feel like Final Fantasy 14's just here. It's like, man, we know about your fall off, Final Fantasy. Don't think we we just
Well,
want to let you know that we know that you know that we know you're falling off right now.
best independent game. Expedition 33 wins over Absalom, Ball Pit, Blueprints, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. Best debut indie game. Expedition 33 beats out Blueprints, Despolette, Dispatch, and technically Megabonk, but Megabonk got out of there immediately. It's like, do not
Like
put.
Megabonk took themselves out. Like, nah, sorry, we're good.
Uh, best mobile
I mean, they
game.
they they saw the writing on the wall here. It's like,
I mean, that and he's like, listen, I'm not a debut indie. I've made multiple games before. Just take me out that one, dog. I'm good. Best mobile game: Destiny Rising, Persona 5: The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, and Wuthering Waves. All lost to Umumusume Pretty Derby.
you mean Umama Musume
Umama
or
Musume.
whatever new mis? They just make up a new mispronunciation each time this game pops up. Like everyone has to have one term mispronouncing it.
Best VR/AR. The Midnight Walk wins over Marvel's Deadpool VR, Ghost Town, Arcane Age, and Alien Rogue Incursion. Midnight Walk was that kind of like stop motion game.
Oh,
Yeah, so like it was really good. So well deserved. Best
yep.
action: Hades 2 won over Battlefield 6, Doom: The Dark Ages, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
I'm glad Hades 2 managed to take something home.
Uh, Speaking of best action adventure: Hollow Knight Silksong. See you guys, you won one over Indiana
Right?
Jones: The Great Circle, Split Fiction, Ghost of Yote, and Death Stranding 2. That was a wild thing to say. Like,
Yeah.
Jeff, what the hell is like Jeff was acting crazy this event. Like, dude, you good?
Look, man, his father died. All right, let him have his moment with Miss Piggy and go in a little sicko mode.
No, but bro was crashing this event. Like he was getting freaky with Miss Piggy in the back. Uh, this whole like Team Cherry thing. Like they like, man, we're not gonna go. Like we know what's gonna happen. And he's like, see guys, you actually won something. Like some weird like slight towards them or like goofy like thing. It's like that's weird. And
Look,
then
I'd slice them too. All right.
not to mention, I mean, to her, yeah, it's like dog, y'all,
Like it's a little rude to say that. All right,
yeah, it's rude to say
little
that,
bit.
but also like dog, it took you 7 years to release a DLC into a full game, and your
Like show
argument
up on
is
stage.
because y'all were having too much fun. Like, if you don't get your
Get your asses up here right now and take a damn trophy. All right, stop being scared of some Frenchmen. All right.
uh uh
Also, I'm convinced Jeff had a bad breakup with Kojima. Okay.
oh no, best RPG. Estelle Bright will remember this. Avowed, Kingdom Come Deliverance, The Outworlds 2, and Monster Hunter Wilds lost to Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Two of these games should not be here, and I'll still stand on that.
Monster in the Wilds and Kingdom Come.
No. Well, you're half right. Monster Hunter Wilds and Avowed. Keep in mind, Obsidian dropped 2 RPGs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the Outworlds 2 is vastly better than Avowed. Alright, best fighting. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, the only actual release fighting game, wins over Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, Virtual Fighter 5 Revo World Stage, 2XKO, and Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
This was the worst category as far as like things here.
Yep.
Although apparently there's some rumors, mildly substantiated rumors that there was some bribery going on for the nomination for Fatal Fury.
No. It is the one that generally deserves to win because it's the only fighting game that
It's the only actual game.
game that released this year that's on the list. Let's keep in mind they Virtual Fighter 5 Revo World Stage is another re-release of Virtual Fighter 5 Revo. MK Legacy Collection doesn't work apparently.
Right.
Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is a great like thing of all those stuff was there, and 2XKO is still in beta.
Right.
Like Fatal Fury City was the only ones here, and even if it didn't have the fact that it's connected to the Saudi government, has Cristiano Ronaldo and a random DJ in there, it still would win because the only other fighting game that released was Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact.
Could you imagine if Nen Impact won though?
No, because it doesn't deserve to.
It would have been so funny though.
Oh, it would have been funny, but also I feel salty because like there's no way you let that game win.
Right, I'll be back for the rest of this. BRB.
All right, we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Best family. Donkey Kong Bonanza wins over Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Crossroads, and Split Fiction.
You know, deserved.
Yep.
No complaints here.
All right. Best Sim Set Strategy. Takumi Samito will remember this. The Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles beats The Alters, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Tempest Rising, and 2 Point Museum.
I'm not going to remember this.
All right. Best Sports / Racing. Mario Kart World beats Sonic Racing Crossroads Rematch, F125, and EA Sports FC 26.
God, I feel bad for Sonic fans. This was their year.
It really was. I mean, it's Nintendo, dog. Like,
I know.
Best multiplayer. Arc Raiders somehow wins against Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction. Yeah, no,
It should have been Peak.
I'm not giving you again, Arc Raiders. Sorry, I'm not giving you points. I'm taking down points because you didn't make the game all the way.
Right.
All right. Here's another weird one. For some reason, Sonic the Hedgehog will remember this. Because for some reason, we didn't want to put in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, but a Splinter Cell series no one knew existed. And
well, Sonic 3 was technically 2024.
Yeah, but it was still allowed. It was in the range. And also the Minecraft movie released before it.
Wait, what?
You didn't know? Not even the
Okay, no,
Minecraft movie didn't release before. I'm trying to remember what game was released prior to it. Uh,
yeah, I retract my statement.
yeah. Awesome. So the last was season 2 wins against the Minecraft movie Devil May Cry. Splinter Cell Death Watching Until Dawn. Honestly, this is a you win by default because every other thing is just worse.
Yep.
But honestly, you shouldn't even won that. Sonic would have clapped all of this. I'm saying. Most anticipated game, surprise, no surprise. Grand Theft Auto 6 over 007 First Light, Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher 4. I'm not gonna say anything about GTA 6 because I don't care. I'm
Alright.
not playing it anyway. We're just gonna move on. Content Creator of the Year, Moist Critical over Sakura Miko, The Burnt Peanut, Kai Cenat, and Casual.
Alright, I'm convinced the bird peanut's an industry plant now.
He has been like, I ain't never heard of this person ever until
He only sprung in the past 2 months because of, like, our creators. I'm calling plant.
because he's a peanut.
I
But yeah.
didn't make that connection until you did it just now.
Anyway, on that note, best esports game, Counter-Strike 2 beats out Dota 2, League, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, and Valorant.
This category needs to go, I'm sorry. Like, we need less of these categories for, like, 3 of the 5 games have been here for, like, more than 1 year.
I mean, still esports, so this is next up, best esports athlete, Chovy beats Brock, Forsaken, Kakaru, Meta RD, and Swoo.
I
Deserved.
don't know who these people are.
Deserved. I will tell you this: Meta RD is one of the best Street Fighter players in the world right now. I don't know much about Kakadu, Forsaken, or Brock, or Swoo, but Chovy is quite literally the best mid laner in League of Legends right now. The only thing he didn't get was Worlds this year, but he has won almost every other. He and his team have won every other like tournament. Like they have won. They made a like they won. I think they won. They won LCK multiple times. They won MSI. They they won. I think the esports World Cup stuff. Like straight up, his team is insane. He just didn't win Worlds this year, and it's like
Yeah.
and so many and I hate it because so many people are talking about like, well, it's not Faker, so who cares? And it's like he's literally like basically he is kind of like the right. It's like everyone remembers Michael Jordan, but like no one remembers and everyone respects Allen Iverson, but Allen Iverson didn't win a title, so people don't count him as like one. He's one of the greats, but like he's not remembered like my MJ, right? Because he didn't close out the deal and got the title. So best esports team. Are you even here, Zeta?
Yeah, I'm here. I just had nothing to say.
Okay, I was like, best esports team. Team Vitality from Counter Strike beats Team Liquid from Mobile Legends, Team Falcons from Dota 2, Energy from Valorant, and Gen G from League. And lastly, Player's Voice, Wuthering Waves beats out Hollow Knight Silk Song, Genshin Impact, Dispatch, and Expedition 33.
I kind of like this a category because, like, all right, It's just gonna be the gotcha fans trying to fight each other and bot the votes just to get extra like 10 pulls. Which is exactly what happened. The Musume's like, all right, here's a free max rank support. And then Whatever's like, guys, here's a Dreamer gotcha pulls.
I mean, even in Umurusume, like Shadowverse got a freaking Shadowverse got like a legendary card pack ticket just because Umurusume won.
Right, like Side Games is like, all right, everyone gets something tonight.
Yeah. What was it? But yeah, that was the Game Awards. Not to mention all the announcements like a new Mega Man,
Yep.
some Divinity, like a few other games. Like, oh man, this actually felt like a genuine good show to see here. It's just,
So definitely a game worth to watch for the commercials and for Jeff and Miss Piggy shenanigans.
so overall, I say Game Awards is good this year.
Yeah, I don't think like outside Expeditionary or any controversies like, a DLC getting nominated like last year. Which I'm hoping that never becomes a thing again.
I mean, they had to adjust the rules specifically for it, so it may
And it
make.
didn't even win. That's the crazy part. Like it was actually just a clickbait like nomination.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is our show. Uh,
Yeah.
so next week, will be our um, yep, next week will be our final podcast of the year, and
Yep.
we will go through every single card game of 2025 that is in the market and kind of give our overall review of the year. So that is going to be interesting as we have basically said, yeah, we're gonna judge all of you. You will hear the last
I, I,
wish.
will- I,
Without that, you will
I'm gonna
hear the
be as nice
last.
as possible.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we will see you then, guys. Anything else you
Yep.
want to say?
Huh? Not really. I'll be playing some Path of Exile 2 tomorrow. That'll be kind of neat.
Okay, and I will drop a video soon. On that note, thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of the Out of Pocket Podcast. We will be back next week, and
Yep.
you have a good night, everyone.
Night.